All right, welcome back to Sin's
Oreos and
Arcade.
Nip for Sin and
There
the
we go,
Little Flash.
Devante. Sorry about that. I just barely got everything. I'm trying to share the link right now. So thank you so much, Diavante, for showing up. Really, that was cool. That's really quick. We are back inside of City Skylines Remastered on PlayStation 5 today to catch up on the city of Chamois. It is episode 6. I planned on. I'll have to
Heist
probably release.
210.
There we go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get a good heist going. Let's get a good heist going. All right,
Listen
so
up, you primitive screwheads.
we
Engineer
are playing
Deavanti is
this
trying to get a crew
through.
together for a heist
Um,
against the Mega
25
Core.
tiles unlockable
Type.
is not going to.
Heist
Is
A.
not considered a cheat.
Heist Duel.
So I just want to make sure that
Ahoy.
that's put on here as
At
well.
Sin's
But we
Arcade
are
has
going
joined
back
the
to the
treasure
city of
hunt.
Chamois. Currently in that city, because I did roll back the clock, in case you may or may not be aware, I rolled it back to to early 2000, to the very beginning of 2000, January 1st. Currently, we are in October 5th, 2011, and we have 16,000 people who currently live inside of the city of Chamois. City being a rough term, we'll get to it here in just a moment. Just shy of $1 million. We have recently put in a subway metro system, but it's above and below ground. It does really well in moving people around. And I was putting in a river walk because we've now finally spanned the river. A little bit differently than how I intended it to go, but it's still good. So let's go ahead and load it in.
Nothing
Um,
against the game or any city, but I hear the word and I only hear things like SHD Skyline soon. P.
Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of people. Well, see, this is City Skylines remastered on PlayStation 5. City Skylines remastered on PlayStation 5. Already people have problems because you shouldn't be playing that game on a console, right? That's the first thing that they're going to say. The second thing they're going to, let me go ahead and put this in cinematic mode while it just builds. The other thing that they're going to tell you is that they're going to complain a lot about the newer game, City Skylines 2, which launched last October. The reason for that is because City Skylines 2 had a horrible, horrible launch. It did not go well for Colossal Order. There's a lot of mistakes that were made, and they've been slowly trying to rectify most of those mistakes.
A
Hopefully,
crew
you
of
can still hear me.
ne'er-do-wells, edgerunners,
I
gangers,
had to
and
readjust my
Phase 3
microphone.
commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs,
Is
cyberdecks, sit. Accountant the rest were extracted and given medical
okay.
care.
Is it not coming
Results,
through?
Deavanti, 231. It's fine smaller cities and few bugs. But
Okay, there
still
it is. I'm
fun
just trying to, sorry,
games.
I was trying to make sure that the microphone was working still. There we go. It's fine, smaller
Voice
cities
audio
and
is
fewer bugs.
fine.
Well, that's okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Let me turn this back down because I'm not sure if the microphone's going to pick that up or not. I do have City Skylines on PC. I'm on Steam. I have City Skylines 1 and 2 on Steam, in fact. The problem is right now I only have the Steam Deck, so it's very difficult to pull videos from those. Because you can even use the mods, especially the mods that are inside of um, the Paradox mods. Okay, so let's catch up where we last left off. So last episode, we put in this metro system. This metro system wraps all the way around. This is from 69 Palms. This is our small little. I was trying to make it more of a retirement community, but it's very
I only
peaceful, laid
have
back.
part 1 on Steam.
You only have part one on Steam. City Skylines on Steam, and if you can use mods, man, you will have years of stuff. I know the limitations because I don't have mods on PlayStation 5, but I feel like I've done very well in being able to work around the limitations that I have to deal with. For example, I don't have Anarchy, I don't have Move It, I don't have Line Tool. I don't have Road Builder. I don't have a lot. I don't have any of the mods, but you still have to try to do your best in. Like that's a little bump. I don't like this little bump out here, but it is what it is. You have to really do your best in trying to detail as what you've got, the tools you've got. And I'm still learning. There's still some more things that I really want to experiment with and try to make decent builds with. Because, for example, like where is it? Is it this community? No, it's not this community. Where is I had it? It's probably in the other one. Oh, this one. This one looks really good. This would be like a housing community right here. And I like. Oh, wrong way, wrong button. I like the way that I've done it. Where let's go out of here. No, I don't want to do that. There'd be a policeman. So with this housing community, these are all big houses, but I've learned how to do better with building specifically to the plot sizes that I want to have. But this is a nice little housing community. This is what I would consider more of a gated community. I need to have some parks put in as well in like this little area here, and now I have smaller parks that I can put in. Um, but it's right off the main thoroughfare, and you still have a decent little area. It's one little street, lots of walkway paths. If you build smart, then you won't have traffic. You will have very few traffic issues. Like this whole thing right here, all of this is just one giant square about, right? And I feel like a square about, one-way square about is a better option overall than most roundabouts because you have a longer track for people to go to be able to link up to where they want to go. So this is the downtown area. Hopefully the music's not overpowering my voice. This is the downtown area right next to the zoo, Jeffrey Zoo, which we're going to be touching on this episode because we need to actually add a couple of additional new buildings we've unlocked now that we're a level 4-star zoo. But the real star of the show this episode is going to be over here, which I have done in partially in episode 6. I have some of that in an unlisted video, and I did share it with the with the Sins Arcade Discord community. I feel like that music is really loud. Why is the music even on? I don't normally play with the radio on. Here, let's get rid of that then. Let's see if that's okay. Or turn it. I can turn it down if you guys want it back on. But this area here, we originally had was just a Riverwalk here on this side, Riverwalk West, because we had cut this street, which is Walnut Boulevard. Walnut Boulevard turned into Walnut Bridge. Walnut Bridge walks across. Do I have goats?
Can you name one me? As in my gamer tag, P.
There aren't any. You know what? I'm not sure if there are any goats on this map. There are wildlife, but I usually you have to find them. Oh, you're talking about in the zoo, derp. All right, let's check and see what we have in the zoo. I can't remember if we have any goats. So we have the moose and reindeer enclosure there, bison enclosure there. This is the insect, amphibian, and herp and reptile exhibit. This is Zoo Plaza. These are all just zoo buildings. I'm gonna reorganize the zoo a little bit better because I like how this front portion right here is up by the front gate. It's probably better if I actually if I go down to ground level so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So I do like this whole area out here. It's got all the amenities you're going to need. You've got your little zoo plazas, you've got bathrooms, you've got visitor centers, gift shops, souvenir shops, stuff like that. You know what I mean? All that before you actually get out to where the actual exhibits are. But there's a lot of weird space that I've got going on right here that I don't have a problem with per se, but I think can be made to look better and prettier. This is obviously not at a 45 or at a 90-degree angle, and it bugs the heck out of me. So it limits the types of buildings, especially for zoos. Zoos get really big buildings, but let's see if we can find some. Let's see if we can find some. Let's see what the bison enclosure we have. Insect, amphibian, and reptile house, I believe, was the last building I placed down. So we have a bunch of new stuff. We have a tarsier house, a flamingo enclosure, an elephant enclosure. The sea life enclosure we have to get once we get closer encroaching to the river. And what I may end up doing is carving part of that river back towards the zoo. Carving it out so that we can fit that sea life enclosure in. There is a giraffe enclosure we can place and a monkey palace. So regrettably, I don't think we have any. Yeah, no goats, except for you, Diamante. No goats, regrettably, sir. But we can figure something else out for you. I can rename anything that you'd like. There's lots and lots of stuff that's hit ghost named. For example, where is it? Some stuff is very much ghost named. The Nessie Elementary School, the Eratosthenes Public Library, the where is it? Is it over here? The Maxi Bloke High Capacity High School. There's lots of different ghost stuff around here that's all named after other people. Diana the Duck, Industrial. So, for example, what I could put is we do need a. Let's do this, Diavante. Let's do this.
Nice Nessie bah ha ha ha.
Right? Exactly, Nessie. And I knew that. Well, that's also because Delta One's dog is named Nessie. So that was what I thought was going to be cute. Let's go ahead and make a new district right here. Make a new district right here, and we are going to rename this district to grab my keyboard. Give me just a moment. Keyboard and back out. Oh my goodness. I have onto square. Okay. So we have renamed the square for you. Currently, you are basically what we would almost consider. Did I spell that correct? I did spell that correctly, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there we currently have it's renamed. We don't have a style on district. If we do change the style of this district, it will change the style of the buildings that are growing in, which I don't necessarily have a problem per se doing. So let's take a look at that really quick. Let's go back here. Currently, it is set to default style, which is kind of a mix of everything. A little bit of North American, a little bit of European. So you tell me off of this list, I'll leave it up on screen for you, Divante. You tell me which one of these styles you would like me to change it off to, and I will do that for you. So that you have your own beautiful 46 square meter land value, currently taking up with residential, a little bit of commercial, and a lot of business. So there's a lot of money that is available inside of your district. Currently, 653 people are living here, and we're going to expand anyway. So let me know which style you would like, good sir, and I will add that style for you and make it work. Salutations to anybody else who is joining. Welcome back to City Skylines Remastered on PlayStation 5. I'm the Lord of Sin. This is Sin's Arcade, the channel, and we have a phenomenal community. I have loved city builders forever, since the very populous, since SimCity 1, the very first Will Wright game, all of that stuff. So I've loved City Skylines because you could build curved roads, you could make more closer to realistic looking roads, or build our cities or villages or whatever. With mods you can go even further, which regrettably I don't have access to, at least not on PlayStation 5. I'm not sure if I'm going to get SimCity, or sorry, City
I think
Skylines,
I like tree parks and mid-century or old school building stuff.
tree parks, and mid-century or old school building stuff. All right. Well, European would still be European would still be hmm. I just barely noticed that. The enable the style buildings, which apparently was hidden up here. And that says toggle this and to add or remove new buttons for stylized versions of some service buildings to the main toolbar, which we'll have to check that out here in just a moment. I've never actually seen that till just now. So you said you like older style, mid-century. Yes, let's go with that. Mid-century modern. Let's do it. And we will watch the magic happen in real time. Boom, boom, people are moving out. Oh no. Oh no, people are moving out. Now I did speed it up. We're at double at the out of 3 speed. We're in the middle speed, so we're what I consider as close as you're going to be able to get to normal. Because the slowest speed, if you go
Stuck
down
at
to the
work.
slowest speed.
Have too much to do after work.
Oh
Feel like
no!
I'm in an episode of Seinfeld with the soup Nazi. No sin for you. Come back one yay. Oh QC.
Well, I'm glad you still decided to show up, Sheep. Thank you so much for showing up. By the way, Sheep just put out some really cool videos on Warframe yesterday that were actually really good. Diavante, I don't think I have your. Do I? Maybe. Let me try. Diavante, do I
Sheep.
have yours? Link as well. Either way, Sheep, thank you so much for showing up.
Diavante.
You can always come back and check it out later on. This one's going to be
Check
more
out this
relaxed than I
crazy,
really wanted it to be,
wonderful
but
new
it's something.
creator. https
Um, so now we've done that. Let's go ahead and put in a couple of other things. So first and foremost, what I'd like to do is put in, I'm going to go to select only. What I'd like to do is maybe add a small a quad office building, and then right next to that, we'll put maybe a small, very one star. So I'm seeing if I can get like gas stations for something, for example, to kind of grow into this corner. I'll put something smaller down here, and then behind that, we will put in a pavement pathway that goes to here. Oh crap! I guess never mind. Let's do it again. I had the wrong one. Let's go back to this
I
pathway
think
and change it
Ligbear
up.
adds it manually IDK.
Do you think Wild Bear adds a manual? Oh no, I just got rid of all the. Oh no, it's there. It's there. Did that work the way I wanted it to?
But it's okay, just play.
Let's go here. I'm gonna have to add it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it manually. Um, give me just a second. Image, not the image. Crap, I don't want the image. Go here. Actually, hold on. Should it just be youtube.com/at Let's try that.
No, it's fine.
Does that take you? Oops.
youtube.com/@dayavanti.
Dayavanti. Let's try it. Let's see. I want to see if it actually pulls it up. I am curious. I've got time. We got time. We got this. We absolutely got this. All right, over on this side, we'll throw
At
in.
least leave a like comment to help with the stream. Good luck, Sin.
Thank you. Appreciate that kindly, sir. We'll make a. These are teeny tiny houses across from there. So let's do these. Fill that in. I just want to see how these grow in, and we can. Yeah, it actually did link to it. Nice. Woo! Nice. That works too. That works too. All right, so we are trying to grow this in. I'm trying to see if any of these other buildings have grown in yet, and to see if they are. Looks like they are a little bit. So this is closer to the look you were going for, or that we're trying to go for. It's closer to like what, 50s, 60s, 70s types of things right here. I guess they have cement patios. These are supposed to be grills, like old style grills.
Sub sheep, PBTW. I'm a longhorned mountain goat / cousin to sheep.
Oh great. The ungulates are taking over, guys. That's it. It's all over now. Jump into the water. So that's actually an interesting. What is this? Looks more like an office building and not a house. That's a crazy looking house. That is a very crazy looking house. Now this one looks pretty cool. Like, I don't know if you would put that kind of tile on the outside of your house like that though. But I mean, hey, to each their own. To each their own. Big giant bay window in the front. Alright, so looking back over here, Vapor Vibes, whoa, Red Ladder Media. Alright, we're over here by the, you actually have a graveyard over here. Got a bunch of these other mid-century modern homes building up and building in as they're filling in.
I had to keep my horns. They hold up my halo,
You
smiling
don't have
face
a
with
halo.
halo.
I don't have it. None of us have a halo. Come on now. Yeah, you could fool some people some of the time. All right, so this came out to like be a small little building. Very small commercial building, very small shop. Same with this one. This is a bank. Oh, I like it. So, depending upon the size of the plot that you're using, this is an office building, right? That's what we put in. So, for example, now let's go in because we've already kind of built that square in. Let's go here and add in some. Let's get an alder here and maybe smaller tree. No, that won't fit there. Oh, yeah, right there it will. Okay, I don't want that one then. I don't want that one. I don't like that one. I don't like. Okay, guess that's it. That's all we're putting in. Oh, another one over here. And maybe. Nope, can't do it. Wow, that thing is blood. These buildings are leveling up pretty fast. Look at that. That's already on a level 2 office building. Because all this downtown area is just bustling. It's doing really well, and because there's schools, plenty of transportation, everything that the Sims require to be able to actually function pretty well is all right here. I feel like we're gonna go with some mass. How wait? Actually, hold on. How big are? There's a really cool building that I've seen. This one. That's very cool. So is that's 3 deep? All right, let's try it. Let's try it. I just want to see. If we go here, what will that actually grow in? 3 deep? Alright, what about a 2 by 3? Oh, speed it up a little bit, Sin.
SH I'm a demon that with no beliefs, so in their eye I sure am. P but LED light work good on horns, winking face with tongue.
Okay, if you believe that, I'm not sure that I believe that. You could believe that though. And trust me, I've done way more. I'm not the Lord of Sin just because it's fun. So, you can claim you're a demon. We all like to pretend like we're wickeder than we actually are. Let's be honest. Of course, I've softened somewhat with age being a father and grandfather. Wow, that this office building just shot basically to level 3. Wow, that is a crazy office building. Okay, these high density residential don't look that bad. They don't look that bad at all. Hmm. Wait, what does that say? Educate more citizens? Educate. Let's see what we got. So we got elementary. We are barely in the green. High school we're good. University we're good. And library, we don't have anything on this side, do we? Yeah, we ain't got nothing for library over here. We got a million. Let's go ahead and see what we can spend and get going on here. So let's first look for a public library. I would like to have a public library for you guys. Yeah, you know what? I want a public library along the water. Diavante approves. Diavante approves. He likes it. Just like Mikey. He likes it. So we'll throw that in there. That break
Well, my
anything in
name
power?
Diavanti is 6KY. O name for a
6
demon
years
lord in
old.
ancient Sanskrit, been USEGIT for close to 35 years.
Nice. Very nice. Wow, that public library just basically wiped this out. What is up with that, residents? It just took over all the cement? Ugh.
6,000 years.
That's nothing comparatively. Yeah, it's nothing comparatively. Uriel could do that on standing on their head. See, okay, these don't look too shabby. These look pretty decent. And I could put some trees back along the back paths over here. We don't want any. Do we want like a small? Here, let's do a smaller one over here as well, and then are these growing? Oh wow, yeah, these are all growing pretty fast. Okay, so this development's going to develop really quickly and upgrade quickly, more importantly. Now, the other cool thing that I wanted to point out that I had talked about in episode 5, but that I didn't really get to show off was that they actually do use the Riverwalk. Like the Key Wall Riverwalk. And I am so ecstatic, happy about this. Look, there's small little victories on console that we have to be able to take because of how many limitations we have to deal with.
Sweet.
This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. The only thing I would have liked
Bingo
better is if
bots.
the water actually came up higher along the key wall. Um, eh, because it would be much closer to a river walk at that point. Because if you're actually walking along this path, the water level is significantly lower. You know what I mean? The water is like way lower down. It's moving fast right now, but I mean it's significantly lower. But people are using it; they're getting around, which I love. Ah, okay. So yep, they're using that, and then that's
When not that
Riverwalk East.
storm's lower water is good.
Then this area is flooding a tiny bit. Oopsie. No, don't go into the water. You are Faith Reed, an uneducated senior who is about to go swimming.
Ha ha ha.
Let's watch the action as it happens. Oops. Oops, I didn't do the right thing. Oh, the water cleared away. Oh no. Get down with your bad self there, Gretel, Hansel, Rosanna, something. What it, you got a good. No wonder you're spry for your age. Look at how you're walking. So yeah, so this Riverwalk East, I've got to work out how this, but the flooding's not enough where it's bothering them, thankfully, and it's only
Peggy.
because of the river. It's gonna go Peggy. Yeah, Peggy. There you go. That's a Peggy. She's definitely a Peggy. Up here, it looks is pretty decent. I think it's because I had put this shelf down here. I was trying to get better like rock effects. I wanted it to look kind of slightly more realistic, but now it looks very realistic. Uh-oh. Don't ruin it. It'll clear out. I'm not worried about it. People aren't
That's
washing
the
away.
water walk part of the river walk.
Yeah, that's exactly right. How can you really say that you've experienced the Riverwalk if you haven't walked away with wet socks? Everybody loves wet
That's the
socks.
water.
All right, so Riverwalk East is more retirement communities. There's only some small stuff out here, smaller homes. Well, I mean, larger homes, but like single family homes. There's not very much stuff out here. What the heck was that? I've never heard that before. What is that? Oh, Dasana. Oh, yeah, old people. So then you have a little bit of shopping over here. A bunch of European row homes with North American homes in between them, which is kind of funny. And then a fairly substantial park on this side, leaning into where the actual city arch is. Then I actually added all this new stuff in. So this is another public library that I put in. I had to add in some more taxi because I've got to really consider. Oh, I'm gonna put water down here. I have to really consider some more mass transit options to link up because now that we have the subway line in, I want to make sure that the subway line is going to. Everything's wet. Everything's got water that needs water. Everything's wet. Good, 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 good. Everything needs it. Okay, good. Um, because
Howdy.
I don't know. I just want
Saluting
to.
face.
Hey, molded
Can people
salad.
walk the arch or is it just art visual?
No, they can't walk on it. They can walk around it. So you can walk around it. Usually they just hang out
Always
around
invite me at
here.
molded.
They hang around.
Haven't
There you
got
go. There
long
they
but
are.
popped on for some chill.
Looks like they're all having a hangout party over here. So this is what they're doing. Some of them are T-posing. Oh, we paused? My bad. All right, now we're not paused. I didn't realize it was paused. So yeah, and then I put some additional, like all this foliage down. These little the purple plant trees. Wow, an old cab, a European cab. Bye. See you later.
Hey day Avanti. Thumbs up.
So yeah, they can actually visit these things. There are walking tours we have inside the city, bus tours, big giant diners here. Maybe I should wait. Are these both the same building? I don't like that. Come on now. What are these? Your raw food and your Paleo Pizzeria. We are going to say hasta luego. Sucks to lose that, but somebody else will show up and hopefully be a better building. Sometimes you get to play whack-a-mole with the buildings too, because unfortunately you don't have access to mods and therefore cannot put in the specific type of buildings that you'd like to have. But I find that taking your time and having to do that play whack-a-mole can still work out, can be beneficial. Okay, so this whole area across the way is growing in, and we need to figure it out. Now, that what it did do is it did kind of change. I'm going to have to possibly consider some replans because originally this berm here aligns with this berm, and I was going to bring the train line across these two as well because there's a train track way over there up in the distance to the north of the top portion of the picture. You can see it curving down from the right down towards us. I can link up with that train track, but then it would cross all the way up and over where I was already trying to do some terraforming when we had money in earlier episodes because there's another train track here. I want to link these across over the
Build a
highway.
ramp for the train to jump the gap. Grinning face
Yeah, they
gets
have to
that.
jump the gap, exactly. But I mean, I want, so the train runs here. I want to
I
interconnect
thought
all
we
these
could
lines
just ask
eventually.
by USEG smaller zoning how you found that new button thing when you were showing
Oh
slash
yeah,
9
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
good
era.
point, good point. Um, What does that do any different? These all look the same. That's fire. Because it said service buildings. These don't look any different. Yoga center. Maybe they're just different look when you put them down. What is that? That is, oh, the cryopreservatory. They did say that they were style buildings. Hmm. Good point. Good point. Good point. So yeah, that's a future project because I want to get the train in. I don't think that the city we're grown enough yet to necessitate, and I'm horrible with rails anyway. Trust me, I had a hard enough time trying to get and I still don't know that I like it. Right? This seems like the way too much of an incline, even for Metro Rail. Then this is a steep decline, and well, both because it's two-way. Steep incline and decline. Let's see how it kind of hitches there at the top. I don't know. This goes underground, feeds underneath 69 Palms, and links up with the metro station here that's below ground in the Diana the Duck industrial area because that's where almost all the industrial jobs are.
Sorry,
Everybody
I'm
links up.
going to be little more silent, my silly. SR derailing your
No,
stream.
no, no. Derailing the stream is fine. I know what I had planned or what I'd like to do this episode,
You
and
should
more than
see how
anything, it's
steep
being
it
able to
gets in
sheep up with
Japan.
you. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it probably gets way steeper in Japan. Um, I'm just worried. I put the rail in, the metro line I put in for two reasons. Metro has a lot of capacity, or sorry, three reasons. The lot of capacity, it can go up and above and below ground, which not all of the mass transit in this game can do. And having it go below ground can be quite beneficial. It's expensive, but it can be quite beneficial. And finally, metro lines are fast. Those trains are cooking it, especially because they don't really interact with any other form of transportation. So there's nothing to block them or intersect them and delay their transit time. Because did come back over here and remove some of the other houses that were in this area, in this little block around the other metro center or metro area in the Fruit Glen district. All the cities, almost all of the street names are named after different types of fruit. Uh, but we put some storefronts in the front, small storefronts, and then some parks in the back behind it to kind of draw more people into this area anyway, and to get more transit thoroughfare between the two, or to get them all going. Taking a look at our public transport, we have not included any kind of bus lines yet, not traditional bus lines. We do have a lot of
Fruit
public
District.
transport. Yes, that's the Fruit Glen District. Fruit Glen District. We started with the 3 Holly Square, and then we moved over and built the Fruit Glen District.
Is there
While
a
we were
salad district?
there, will be if you want. There absolutely will be. I cannot rename any of the current districts we have now, but we can build over here because this is eventually going to build over this way. Debating on not whether because the train would come across here.
There is now a Oreos and Nip Nip P.
And this is supposed to be something that bridges a gap here. Granted, we have a lot more tiles we haven't even purchased. We own 3, we have 1 available now, and we
No
are
worries.
encroaching
I'm not
Big
sure I'm
City
worthy.
at. Oh, you are absolutely worthy. You are
Winning
absolutely. You've
face
been
with
worthy
big
before,
eyes.
Molded. What are you talking about? You've had other stuff in other cities named after you too. Don't give me that crap. What are you doing over there? That's too small. I'm not sure. We'll probably end up building out a little bit anyway. All right. So, because yeah, this is growing in fairly decent. All right. So hold on. Let me before I go because it's gonna bug me if I don't put them in
I've been
now.
absent though.
Yeah, it doesn't
Winning
matter. I've been
face with
absent.
sweat.
Are you kidding me? I've been absent. I've been gone. Ooh, you know what? Let's put first and foremost. Let's put another connection there. You know what? Let's drag it across as well. That way there's all there. And now we can go back in. And I'm thinking some oaks. Maybe some oaks over this way. I feel like Bob Ross sometimes when I'm doing this. Maybe there. We could go over into the creator packs and we can throw down some picnic tables. These ones, people notice there's a little person icon in the bottom left corner of these little things here. Um, that denotes and lets you know that people will actually sit and use them. So we can go with one of these, which are really bright, or wait, is there a difference between these two? I don't think there is. And then we can even throw down some. Oh, I didn't even think about putting brick down. Ooh, I'll put brick down. Right there, there. Can I go up there? Nope, nope. Well, that's kind of weird how that came
They
out like
cut
that.
down a beautiful mature beech tree near my flat last month. I'm still kind of depressed about it.
Oh, that
Confused face.
sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I may tear this tree out because I can put. The only thing I don't like
You
is
are
how it
super
puts the
worthy.
the path, the gravel around it. I don't care for that per se. Let's see. What else can we do? Can we put fence? I don't like this fencing. Can we put it able to fit? It sits too far out. Too clunky, too clunky, too clunky. Okay, hold on. First off, grab the mouse. Grab the mouse. Okay, there's that. Move the. Sin, you don't have enough room here. Okay, so let's go down. Oh, the scroll wheel does work. Wow, hey, you learn something new every single day. All right, let's put one of these gazebos right here, and I don't know how to rotate it with the mouse. I don't need the mouse, do I? I have to use the other one. Just go in here. Wait, rotate this way. I'll throw one right in there. We will put in a playground. I think there we go. Slide
Thanks, Dia.
complex. And can I fit that back? Can I fit it on that? Hey, I can
I
fit it on
hate when
that.
the city
Woo!
slash townships cut old trees or new business can't they build their stupid parking lots around super old trees.
Yes, they're supposed to. They're not supposed to take it out because once you do that, the root systems under the ground, it gets really just messed up, badly messed up. So yeah, maybe this is too cluttered. Little sandbox here, little gazebo here, another swing set, another sandbox, little eating areas. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is too crowded? Does this look okay? I know it's probably not one of my better minor detailing jobs, but what do you guys think? Hey, don't you almost ran me over with a bike? Come back here.
Looks okay to me.
Looks okay. Good. Thank you guys. All right, so let's do that.
Looks fine.
Looking really quick, let's go back to this. So the public transport, this is our sightseeing bus lines. We have sightseeing locations. We can add a lot more. Look at what I'm finding out, and I'm kind of liking how this works because the sightseeing bus lines have multiple stops. You can make smaller stops, and people will actually utilize those to not just go see the sightseeing stuff, but also to just use them to get around. That's not a complete replacement for a public bus line that's devoted to nothing but commuter lines, but it is kind of worked out really well in our behalf. I also have a lot of walking tour locations, like around the zoo. We actually have put one in, and we'll have to readjust it after we redesign the zoo. Over here in this small first park area that I made, this park area was just generated. I made this myself in like the first episode of Chamois. It's actually, yeah, it's pretty cool in that respect. Nice little quiet area, a lot of walkability. So you want to make sure that you have a lot more avenues for people to get around. Realistically, you only want your roads for transportation for goods and services. Personally, for me at least. But the walking tours have done quite a bit, and they're actually bringing a lot of people moving around, so that'll help quite a bit there. We can always add and readjust those. We don't have anything for what is that? That's trains. There's planes. There's boats. There's normal trains, and then there's the metro line here. So the metro line, you can see I have it says there's 3 vehicles on each
Make
line.
sure you don't take
So
the working tour through the lion enclosure. Lion.
maybe. I mean, in if they're homeless, then they're just helping us keep costs down at the zoo, right? Or is that the wrong way to look at it? Somebody needs to get the senator on the line, and we'll hash this out. There are 4 stops on each of these 2 lines, 3 vehicles on each. So
How many
basically,
police slash fire
they're going
stations do you have in each area?
in each area. That is a great question. So looking here, you can actually do that by 2 ways. You can
Three.
go here and look,
Grinning, squinting face.
um, and find there is only one fire tower here. There are no police because I'm looking at police, right? No, that's fire. Let's look at police.
Sin
Are there any
07
police in
Salute.
69 Palms? No, there
Yo,
aren't.
Sin,
Hey,
good morning,
indestructible
brother.
Kiwi Pirate! Guys, welcome to the stream. We have a very large police district precinct here as well, and I think this is the main fire department for all of Chamois. We have smaller
Monkeys
radiant
are way more
offices
dangerous than
around.
the single lions in a
We
zoo.
also have
Oh
postal
07
service.
W1, Dia.
Yeah, postal
PPP,
service, the
Nolan
post office
Salad.
down here. Go back actually. Hold on, 'cause I wanted to answer that accurately. Police. There's a police department here. Personally, I think there's too much
MTG raid
police.
grinning
Truthfully, I
squinting
would like
face
to see the
rolling
crime
on the
rate go
floor
up,
laughing
but
face with tears of joy.
because I think that'd be great. MGG
BBMTM.
raid? What?
Thumbs up.
Holy cow,
There
that's
is a
phenomenal. Thank you
magnificently
so
really
much,
cool.
MGG. Kiwi pirate monkeys are way more dangerous than single lions in the zoo. Hey, nice. I love it. Okay, so, where were we? Wait. Okay. Yeah, so he was asking about police. There is a teeny
TTPS rates
tiny. This is
awesome.
like a this is Mayberry right here. This is the Mayberry Police District, police precinct here. Almost looking like Red Dead Redemption.
Hi Dia waving hand.
Go check that out. So you have that there. That's over here in nearby the Diana the Duck industrial
Hi Bill
area.
waving hand.
What else do we have? We have another smaller precinct over here as well, if we need to. We've got some small ones. We've got a larger one across the bay or across the river for Riverwalk West and East because of how large this one is. There is a smaller one as well over here. To kind of like a more county side one. There's
Hi
nothing for
Salad waving
Riverwalk
hand.
East at all. If we go look at fire, we saw that one. We have another fire tower here, but no fire buildings. Oh no, this one right here. This one right there is a historic fire building, fire station. It's just not large enough for Diana the Duck Industrial, but it does well enough.
Sorry if I missed anyone.
It does well
3x
enough on its
Congo.
own. Um, we occasionally have fires. Fires are a thing that happens. It happens. You know, it happens. All right, so um, it's police. Oh, fire. We were back in fire. Let's go here. So that we've got a lot of fire towers because technically we don't necessarily need to have as many fire stations if we have a lot of fire towers that can help protect us. Because at least they can get the fire watch towers can get the information out. Eventually, we do plan on putting in.
The nip nip
Um,
area should be less woo woos, more wow wows. P.
we are planning to put in eventually a air fire control stations, so that way we can, airlift water from the river over to wherever the fire is at the point. But right now, I think we're doing fairly well. We are, like I said, very close to encroaching in on Big City. Once we get Big City, that'll allow us to get liberal arts college,
Ask
visiting scholars,
123.
all of these additional buildings like a
Listen
crematorium.
up, you primitive
Crematoriums are
scumbags.
much, much smaller than
Enjoying a
graveyards,
day of
and so
Auntie is
therefore you can
trying to get a
process a lot
crew
of people
together for a
faster that
heist
way.
against the megacore. Type.
How else
Pause.
are you supposed to
In.
make Soylent
At
Green?
Diamore woo woos grinning
Uh,
squinting face rolling on the
let's
floor
get in on this
laughing
heist.
face with tears of
Let's
joy.
get in on the heist.
High stool. Tip.
Getting all this stuff out there.
Q.
Put
R.
the Discord link inside in
Ahoy.
case people want to be able to
At
have that
Sims
there.
Arcade has
That way you can
joined
be
the
able to help
treasure
out
hunt.
too. The
If you
Discord
have
is
enjoyed
always available.
anything you've
Lots
seen
of
and
nerdy,
want to
geeky
help with
stuff inside
future
the Sims Arcade
content,
Discord that's
please do
available
not
for
a
people
here.
too, in case you're interested to
https
join.
colon slash
You'll
slash
have to go to the server rules and
strlavs.com slash
emoji to make sure you're fully entered
trewerthome
into the
slash
arcade.
tip.
Um, but
dd.
lots of stuff. Like I'm going to be
Ahoy.
running a
At
tabletop role-playing game inside the arcade
K1W1P1
for
Raid
members
has
very
joined the
soon.
treasure hunt. Join the
Talking over the top of the
multi-disciplined Sims Arcade
TSS. All
Discord.
right, so we're going to put some more. That
https
actually kind of
colon
worked
slash
out.
slash discord
Maybe we'll
dot
do
gg
a
slash
large one here
2zzvq36.
and then a small building there. And then finally, we will put in a park. Ooh, can I? A hotel? How large? Oh, that's way too big. Way too large. Oh, no! Okay, so you know what? We will get rid of this and we'll put the roadside diner in right there. That looks good. I think I like that a lot. That's kind of really mid-century modern there for you, Diavante. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I cannot name that restaurant. I can't name the sign. I can't change the sign, regrettably.
Hello, my name is Suit Lady. I'm calling
Suit
to
Lady.
inform you that your Warp Drift's extended warranty is
Oh
about to go
no.
out. Would you like to
Not
renew it now?
again.
Cancel
Uh,
Demon Warlord and myself in for table game on Discord, bro.
the games
Results
we're getting ready to run are going to be
K1W1P1Y
Marvel superheroes using the old
1,100,000 Sims
TSR
Arcade
80s
Marky.
and 90s rule
Accounting the
set.
rest were
Very super
extracted
easy.
and
You only
given
need
medical care.
2d10 for percentile
Join the
dice,
multi-discipline
and
Sims
very, very,
Arcade
very fun. You
Discord.
can't kill. You have a karma system. You're a superhero. You know what I mean? And I'm letting anybody use pretty much any superhero in
/discord//////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////////
thing because scheduling is very, very difficult. Very difficult, but I want to get back into tabletop role playing again. I missed storytelling. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? All right, so this is the antelope enclosure. Let us readjust some of this because we're going to extend the zoo further this way anyway. But which is probably going to take a lot of these buildings out now that I think about that. Or they'll wrap around. It'll probably just wrap around. Probably have it come off from right here and just wrap further down. Because like I said, I
What
want to
about
bring in
Lobo?
part of this here.
Or Pit?
Um,
I
all
have a
right.
compulsive disorder with buying dice lol. Max.
Ooh. Lobo does not, no, you're not get to, no. I have no problem per se bringing DC people in, but Lobo, come on. You know exactly what you're
I would
asking
if
for
I
with
ever had
Lobo.
money.
Don't play like you don't know. I know, we know, you know. We know that you know, you know? Come on now. All right, we're putting the Tarsier house right there. Feel that merges in pretty well. And we just leveled the park to level 5. Rhino enclosure and lion enclosure we just reserved. We're going to go over here and we have had our park at a crazy $10 price to get in for so long that now our expenses are actually eating up more. So we're going to bump the price on this. How far can we go? I think we go to 50. Can we go to 50 or 40? 40. 40 is the max we can go. So let's go to 25. Because we've already hit our visitor cap and everything else, our entertainment cap, all that stuff. So now it's just a matter of what kind of monies we're bringing in, and the more, because we still have all those other enclosures and everything else that we need to add. And as when we add those, it'll bring more people in too. We have animal ethics as far as our park policies, an advertising campaign. We have night tours, so people can go in through the night, even though I don't have the current day-night
At
cycle
Gaia
active.
we know ha.
We know,
Grinning
right? We know
squinting
that,
face
but you already
rolling
knew
on the
that.
floor
That we
laughing
knew.
face with tears of joy.
We're recycling garbage. You know what? Truthfully, let's do something really quick. I don't think I have seen what this
At
would look like
$10
at
lions were
nighttime.
actually dogs with fake manes.
See, that person's played Red Dead Redemption 2. They know. They know. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. What if they know? They won't know.
I
All
don't
right,
care how
so
many goblins there are or how big the room is, team
wow,
has
that
no
is
iron down a
giant.
mage
What
I
is that one?
cast
That's the
fireball.
elephant? Okay, there you go. Well, I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I actually have some self-preservation and I love myself. So I don't play D&D anymore and haven't for a very long time, purposefully. So take that as you will. A bunch of people just clicked off the video and never want to see my stuff ever again. Had to alienate an entire. Trust me, I ain't afraid of it. I lost traction with Dungeons and Dragons back with, truthfully, second edition. But third was, or two and a half, and then third was really the push too far, and I'm done with it. I'm way done. I will still play tabletop. I have hundreds of other tabletop games. I just won't play that one, especially now that TSR no longer owns it. All right. The elephant enclosure is gigantic, man. I don't want to put that in. I remember, see how now why I have to build. I mean, yes, we're going to expand it out further, the zoo area, but a lot of those enclosures are just massive. Let's see, can we put the monkey palace? Will the monkey palace fit? For right now, where will the monkey palace fit? Ooh, right there. That works. Monkey Palace barely fits, and we have monkeys. Nice, nice. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. I don't know how you're. Do you hear them? Whoa. They're excited to vote. They're excited to be here. They're excited to be part of the Jeffrey Zoo. Wow, that's loud though in my ear. It's too loud. Oh, that's why I didn't want to connect because this is a raised platform.
I haven't played in person a long time ago, but my life runs with dice in my head and I roll ones too often and I hate saving throws funking do.
Well, see, Devonte, I like to make tabletop game systems too. So I've got more than a couple of them of my own. But I prefer rules light or fairly less clunky rule
Monkey
sets.
Palace, also known as City
At
Hall.
High City Hall. Oh, you're right. That actually looks really close. Can I put City Hall in landmark? Do I even have City Hall unlocked? Government offices, cathedral, sports arena, palace, shopping center, department store, the Gherkin, hypermarket, London Eye, Grand Central Terminal, Eiffel Tower. Is it in a different building?
UK
Casino.
peanuts you get.
Of course, the stuff is in my way, so I can't see what it is. Uh, boo, boo, boo. Driving range. Fantastic. I know there is a city hall. Where is it at? Statue of shopping. I thought it was down here in landmarks, but I could be
Edson, I'm
wrong.
excited.
Oh, it's right here.
First
Is this it?
franchise opening of Ku Klux Klan.
Oh no, we're not
Ernie's
doing that
squinting
again,
face
Kiwi.
rolling on the
No,
floor
no,
laughing face
no,
with
no,
tears of
no,
joy.
no, no. There's City Hall. We found City Hall. We have enough money for City Hall.
I have smaller than P. I'm much closer to just nuts.
We'll put City Hall right here, right next to the water, right next to the river. There we go. Right in the Diavante Oreo Nip Nip. Diavante Square. Oreos and Nip Nip. Butts right up against. In fact, can I put in a. Ooh, let me get close enough to that. Oh, you will let me get close enough. Oh, no. Back. Out. And there. Right there. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. It's getting there. Let's bring this around. And where can I link up? Is that a road? I don't think that's a road. What is that? That's not a road either. There's a road right here. I could try, maybe. Will it link? I don't think it will. I didn't come out far enough with this, I don't think. Can I come out one more? Oh, it's gonna go down. I don't want it to go down. Wait, okay, so maybe I do want to drag this across. Let's go in. How close will you let me get without actually wigging out? Nope. Why? I don't want to do that corner. If I go this way, will that drag? Okay, that brings it down. I didn't want to terraform the land. I was being lazy, being flat out lazy. This is what we do here. Hey, okay, so that looks pretty good. That looks pretty snazzy. Can I drag this across and under? Right into the trees. You guys all hang out in the trees over here.
Have you ever tried Cluck You Chicken Fast Food? It's a real collage-based fast food chain in the northeast of the
Yes,
US. Not
I've
sure
heard of
if
it.
it's Purdue or...
I've heard of Cluck You. That's why I'm like, no, we don't want. I'm not. I don't. I didn't want to give any power to what Pirate is saying because we already had this discussion last night on somebody else's stream. No, we're not. Nope. That's nope. 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 We're not doing that. Okay. So far, I like how the city's
Great
come
role for
along.
a 70s car chase.
That is a great, right? Okay, so I think City Hall. It's not pretty much where I would think I was gonna put City Hall, but it doesn't look too
Ha ha
shabby.
ha.
Does not look too shabby. Here, let's get up on the roof over here at the
Sorry.
diner, and that way we get a good shot. Yeah, I think. And there's a diner right across the street.
I wasn't there for pay.
Yeah. I don't know what all these flags are. Is that's Spain, Mexico, Portugal, France,
Top.
uh, America. What's up with that?
Top points 1.
What is up
Torsten
with all these
Frank,
points? What is up with? No, 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 no.
58,578,546. 2.
Oh man, I hit the wrong button.
K1W121 rate,
Oh, Belgium. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, 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 Belgium.
29,202,665. 3.
I'm sorry, Dave. I
G0 level
cannot
3
open the
top,
hatchway door. I'm sorry, Dave.
8,714,866.
That's a
4.
stupid horse you're riding.
No, 8,583,105. 5.
Wow, oh my god.
Reset.
Okay. Text to speech. No text to
6,901,428.
speech.
6.
What is wrong with you?
Joe. Don't mention shot when standing on a roof looking at City Hall.
Okay.
Belgium.
Never mind.
I'm sorry,
That's a
Dave, I
that's a
cannot
dang good
open the
point.
hatchway door.
That's a really good point. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, yeah, I don't like how that because of the weird angle, but I guess it'll work. It will work. It will work. And now we're getting to see how the city looks at night. So now we're going to go ahead and go into a cinematic mode just for just a moment or two, and we'll get to experience and see how it looks like at night. Because I don't think I've actually showcased what it looks like at night. I really don't even sure I've looked at it. Giving everybody some loyalty points. Everybody gets 420 tokens. No, I'm just kidding. 42,000 tokens. 42,000
You'll be
tokens.
fine if it's this generation on Secret Service.
Okay, everybody gets that. I still need to work on redeems. I've got
But
so
not
much
on.
stuff I've got to do. So much stuff I have to do. But, so I think it doesn't look
The city
shabby.
at night. City at night.
I think it looks really pretty. We still have those coming over. There's sunsets. Into the downtown
Thanks for the
area.
points.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. I cannot express how much important it is, or how important it is to me that you guys have. Um, because I love being
Heist
able to hang out with you guys.
420.
I love being able to present stuff and show off
Quote
a
4.
little bit, right?
What airline can I spend them at? Listen up, you primitive
Eat the
screwheads.
baby.
Edgeriner de Avanti is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the Megacorps. Type.
Ooh, there's a heist going.
Heist
Oh,
A. Quote 7 Eat the Baby Max Upload May 2023. Ancestors, The Human Odyssey, August 5th, 2023. High Stool. Ahoy.
so yeah. Oops.
At K1W1P1 rate has joined the treasure hunt. High Stool.
She looks really
Ahoy.
pretty.
At Sins Arcade has joined the treasure hunt. High Stool. Ahoy. At Molded Salad has joined the treasure hunt.
See, that was a good picture, maybe. What about from here inside the park, maybe? See, I like the fact that I have like tall buildings in a lot of different places, and there's not like a giant density for it. As far as like in big swaths.
Tie for streaming again.
That
You
can
sound
be.
enthusiastic again, woot woot.
So it's,
Any lovers in your
I
park?
mean, like over here, these are more businesses anyway. the smaller people who live in the single houses that would be essentially, which was the downtown, is now become more of a suburb, right? Because this area right here has become more of the downtown
Nobody
type of
puts
area.
baby in the corner
That's
but
right.
me.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody. I do like the fact that this road goes under the highway, right? Goes under the highway, feeds into other stuff. We've got the cheap chirper balloon ride tour here. This road could be significantly larger, but it's not bad. The next area we're probably going to build into is going to be potentially a like a
A
more
crew of
pedestrian
ne'er-do-wells, edgeronners,
area.
gangers, and beastly
Oh,
commenters
you
are
guys
prepping their
survived at
weapons,
least.
armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, sit.
Ooh,
Results, molded salad,
I know it's fake water, but I
170,021,
like how they did that.
K1W1P1 rate, 1,100,000. Accountant. The rest were extracted and given medical care. Chase the emergency vehicle. Well
Oh,
damn.
wait, no, where?
Gamble
Hold
O.
on, I'll pause it.
Rolled 88. At
Let's find an emergency
K1W1P1
vehicle.
rate 1,500,000 tokens and now has 29,744,707 tokens.
I need to find an
Slots
emergency
all.
vehicle with lights on.
At K1W1P1 rate you got Arcade, Cyberpunk, Dolphin, and lost your 100,000 tokens.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yes, I'm a giant Cyberpunk fan, and I have been for most of my life. There it is.
Tokens.
Have been for most of my life.
At Dayavanti, you have 180,612 tokens.
There, has that. Is that okay, guys?
You will always lose tokens to sluts. My internal lawyer is pleased.
That's a true story. And that's, you don't even have to say allegedly at that one, Diavante. That's absolutely true. 100% true. It's almost like you speak from experience, oh wise one. Let's see where they are going. The old the UK sirens. So I don't. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I'm not sure we have a hospital over on this side. Now that I think about that, I think I put all the other services in except for hospitals. And now they get out. Hold on. Now they get out.
The wee-woos.
The wee-woos, yep. Now they get out and they're doing their thing. So they go and they capture the person, they bring him back out. That was super quick, man. I wish.
No, that's European sirens.
Yeah, it's European sirens, correct. And they put them in the back. And then they take off again. Where are you headed? Hold on. This is kind of important, though, that I need to find this out, where they're headed. Oops. Okay, so Lincoln,
UK is more high/low
you are
woo-woo.
going up and flipping around to get back on the highway. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to put a hospital out here. I thought we had one. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Those people are not happy at all. Wait, and you're not running with a siren? That's never a good sign. That's never, ever a good sign. Uh-oh. All right, we'll wait till they get back, and then we'll put one in. An emergency
Someone
splinter.
has an emergency splinter.
That's the big police SWAT van or something. What's up with that one? Giant. Come on. This person's gonna die. Gonna die. It's gonna die. He's gonna pass away. Come on, hurry.
Fatality. Grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy.
The
Already
game of
past
life.
The game, no sirens means no life.
All right, so it's funny that I have a police station and a fire station, and then the cemetery up here, but I didn't put a medical clinic in, so I'm gonna have to do that.
They're just driving around with the lights flashing to keep up the police funding.
Pretty much. So it sounds like to me. I sped it up to 3, so we're at the highest speed getting across. They're flying in. Oh, now they got to go through the toll booth. Come on, get there. You
No
can do
need
it.
transport.
You can do it. I'm probably gonna have to readjust this too, because I don't have a toll booth going out. Hey, hey, we hit 18,000. We hit big city, guys. This is cool, actually. Earn a lot of cool stuff that we're gonna get, like that train metro
RIP.
hub. We may eventually be using here relatively soon. Um, High capacity police helicopter depot. We'll probably have to put in a quieter area because I do want to start expanding out and putting smaller area. Like I said, I didn't want the
Do bodies have
density
to pay
to get
tolls?
this big. Do bodies have to pay tolls? No, but the ambulance does. Come on, get through, guys. You can do it. Actually, they're moving
Woo
pretty
woo
good
woo.
for what it is. Woo woo. On the Tony Highway.
Real incognito people.
Maybe. I find that if you don't start building a giant amount of sprawl and let your buildings level up and take the time in that early portion of the game, then usually it'll speed up. That's why our income in the bottom left corner. That's why we have 1.5 million in
In
the
UK
coffers,
people
and
still
we're
get it
bringing
of the
in
way of
seventeen
emergency vehicles.
thousand every week.
Smiling face
That's a
with
weekly
2.
amount.
Asterisk out.
All right, so we are almost there. He's pulling in now to. What the hell was
I
all of
wonder
that
if I
for?
can get suit
Oh, to
babies
come
to
in here.
say,
Yeah, that's a
boobs.
tiny medical plaza. Wow,
Although
that's
there's
it? Just
always
a
but
medical
one idiot.
clinic? Wow, man. Like, wow. Okay, so waiting for that to move. Ambulance. Let's go to random. That way they're there. But since I know that that's
Yes,
where they had to
boobs.
come all the way across. Oh, I thought you said. I think you meant Beeble. Alright, so let us put a medical. That's a big.
She
That's a.
likes beebs. That's the aromatherapy
Yeah,
clinic.
exactly. She likes Beebs. Patient capacity of 500. How large of a footprint does this take? Oh, that's way too large. That's not what I want. What about that's large too? What about? I'm just gonna have to put in a smaller medical clinic here. I think, right? Ooh, can I put it here? That might work. How does that look? He's already hauling ass. Alright, so yeah, we're probably gonna have to put in one over there and then one. How far? I don't want to encroach that far over there. Can I put it? Ooh, maybe here? Let's put another small one in over here, but this time we'll use the even smaller one. Where? Where? No, I don't want that. Oh, maybe I do actually. Hold on. Can I get that to link up?
My voice sounds moist
Oh
like a sea dog in the
no!
back.
It's gonna. No. Alright, that's not gonna work. Oh, there's a medical clinic right there, too. So why the hell did they have to come from all the way over there to here? There was already. I stand corrected. Uh-oh, we're having sewage problems.
Citizens Hospital.
Uh-oh. Sewage problems. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Sewage problems. Alright, so, how we're probably going to end up doing that, we have 2 eco-friendly sewage outlets over here. We're probably going to slow the time down just a bit, go back over, grab one more eco-friendly outlet, and throw that down. And see in the top left corner over here where the little water menu is, see how that shakes out. Go to 2 times speed. Waiting for it to go online because the water line was already there, and now it's gone online.
The power of poop is
The
overpowering
power
your
of
poop
poop is
output.
overpowering. Exactly. Um, well, because I need to still put in like an actual water reclamation, a proper Water, sewage, and reclamation district too. I still need to actually put that kind of in. I haven't. Even the power. Notice we're using predominantly. Actually, I think we're only using green
That's who
power.
was in the ambulance hyphen someone flushed whilst still sitting on the loo unaware of the backing up issue.
Sitting on the loo. Freshwater pipes or water towers here along the river. We are running. Oops, wrong button. I'm holding. So I'm trying to drink coffee at the same time. Yeah, just water and or hydro. Sorry, solar. Because these, ironically, are actually supposed to be solar plants. They don't take any water. 13 was that 19 megawatts wind speed. So it actually is getting no solar. It's just getting wind. That's right. So I don't even understand why the hell they have solar panels if they're not actually getting any solar power. This is the predominant right here is our solar updraft tower. Um, because the sun is 100% right now, we're getting 242 megawatts of power. We have plenty of power, but it's all green power. So we don't. It's not a bad thing. It is what it is. So we've got those things there. That should get us to go. You guys stop complaining over here. Okay, good. Um, hmm, what else do we want to do this episode? What else shall we do? Would you guys be willing to watch maybe some more No Man's Sky today, too? Not sure. I'm as much as I would like to be able to do two separate streams, which I think is probably the smartest idea. I need to be more mindful of actually making videos instead of streaming all the time, though. I already know that that's an issue I have to consider. We still have this whole area out beyond where we've already grown that we need to grow onto. I need to still do the earthwork over here because I intend for this to still be raised platform specifically to bring this across. I have to get better with rail. That's all there is to it. But again, that's a big future plan. We've got more than enough money now. We've got enough people technically to sustain it, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of grow area we still have yet to purchase. We still
Call me
have
for a good time at 867-5309.
other natural resources. So, for example, we are not importing or we're not exporting very much at all. So we have to become a little bit more self-sufficient. But I don't want to do that all at once. I
Have you
want it to
erected
be a
any
more
more statues
gradual.
in your glorious honor or just the one
No,
with
I
the
don't.
horse?
Yeah, I don't. There's other statues, but they're not very good, and the one of the horse is the only decent one. And I don't want anybody recognizing me as for any kind of glory. Now, if we did expand further out, we
Can I
have
get a fishing port,
farmlands
please?
here, a fishing port. Hmm, that's a good question. That is a very good question.
Glorious leader sin.
No, 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 no. I don't like being called a leader.
Why the glory of sin is fun.
Because while I have been a leader multiple times and trades throughout my entire life, there are certain things that I don't always want to be a leader about. Jet ski rental. Hold on just a second. Don't, fishing pier. You said fish, right, for fishing? Let's go back and look. Fishing port. Port. Oh, okay. Well, I can get you right now. I can get you a fishing pier. As far as a port is concerned, hold on. Let's see what we've got for fish. We have.
Sin Jong Un. All
Looks
hail
like we
Sin
have
you hot
salmon.
cookies and nip nip.
Looks like we have salmon and we have tuna along the river. And then if we expand further out, there's shellfish along the delta, the mouth of the river. And oh, there's anchovies out there too. I can barely see the green, but I can see the anchovies too. So if we extend further out into that bay, um, then then yeah, we could probably put a fishing port in over there. Oops, hope I didn't just. Did I just kick my mic out? Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Got a little too rambunctious, too big for my britches. Hopefully you guys can still hear me.
Nom nom nom.
But so I can get it for you. That will go on the docket as far as because I think that's the best point. I don't want
Economically
to cut
good.
too much out of here,
Audio is fine.
right? Okay, thank you. I don't want to cut too much out of the river. The way the river is, I
Salmon
already know
eating
that I'm
up
going to
in the
cut
same
some
river
in
and
this way.
anchovies. Grinning
Salmon and
face with big eyes. Or
right.
a normal shipping port.
Shipping port might be good. I'm not sure if this map
Yes.
does this map have all of it? You know what? I'm not entirely
Real
sure. Let's
good.
save the game really fast. Hold on. Let's save the game. Save the game. Go back and load the game. What map are we on? I don't remember what map we're on.
Pizza and sushi for all.
Well, I don't have any of the cheats unlocked. So like the 25 tiles unlockable is not considered a cheat. It's part of, excuse me, it's part of Cities Skylines Remastered. Um, even though it says it's a cheat, it's not. Because otherwise I would not have trophies available over on the right side. I don't remember if this one actually has them out. Hold on a second. Let's go up here. Because I know I have train. I know I have highways. I know that I have. Hold on a second. Plane, ship, ferry stops, ferry piers, ferry pathway, the canals. I could put canals in. Um, cargo hub. Oh, we have to hit a population. They're blocked by pop threshold. So population for the harbor would be 36,000. And that harbor, once we could put the harbor in, then we could get the fishing stuff in as well. Because all I have to do is make a pretty sure all I have to do is make a district um for it because I don't think there's actually anything for industries. Forestry, industry painting tool. There we
Far
go.
canal grinning
Oh,
squid
there it
like
is, right
face
here.
rolling on the
Fishing
floor
industry.
laughing
So
face with
fishing
tears
industry,
of
we
joy.
have um let's go here. So we have we have the fishing harbor here. We already have that unlocked? Wait, how large is that fishing harbor? I guess we could do it, but I mean, it's still oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Like, would that even look good? I don't know. I don't,
Speaking of things from the sea,
I
do
don't
you
know.
have Godzilla and Pluvlu enabled?
I, I, hmm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys, oh, there's poop down that way because that's where yeah, I think we should wait. I think we're feeding the fish down the, we're chum line down the path of the river. Um, but what? Oh, that's right, because I have other sewage stuff under the water. There's a canal down there. I forgot completely about that. Do you see them? I forgot I had put that down there. That's a really good way, by the way, to hide your stuff. Okay, so I forgot I had done that. What do you guys think? Do you think that we should do I think we should wait on the fishing harbor because I'm not ready yet to put all this stuff in, and I don't know that I want to have
Anchovies with bellies full of
the
human
fishing
poop.
harbor right here, right next to downtown, um, because of the amount of pollution that brings. Oh, let's go back to that.
Another reason I don't eat shrimp.
Ain't nothing wrong with shrimp. Pollution is zero. Noise pollution is 50. Fishing harbor sends out low capacity fishing boats that can catch all types of fish with a moderate catch rate. To function, the fishing harbor requires a complete looping fishing route that starts and ends with the harbor. Um,
Just an idea, bro.
No, no, no. It's a great idea. It is a great idea. I
Can
have
we
a
make a
fish farm
man-made lake
here.
for fishing?
I could, but I'll be honest, if I'm going to go for anything, I don't think there's even fish in that one, is there? Oh, there are! What? Okay, originally we were gonna eventually take this area over, and I was gonna put housing around it, but that might work. That might work. That would give us anchovy and shellfish. And then
Thought
we
it
could
might
come back
increase
down.
income.
and get the salmon and tuna from down here as well. No, it absolutely will increase the income. It's just a matter of
Leisurely
making it
fishing.
work logistically, right? That's realistically what I have to work with, is making it work logistically. If I add the canals would be good for the ferries, but they wouldn't be good for fishing. Whereas along the river, we have fishing. Over there at this lake, we have fishing options. We can expand into that one fairly quickly, actually, in fact, too. Further down into the delta of the river, or where it actually goes out into the bay, that would also work
Poop-free fish for
eventually.
wool.
But then we'd have to, again, yeah, we'd absolutely have to readjust where the water, sewage, and reclamation district is, because I don't want any of the fish to be I don't want any contaminated fish to come up. We're not Springfield here, right? Thank goodness we don't have any nuclear power plants yet. Yet, he says, ominously. But I like that idea. In fact, I do like the idea of at least putting, for right now,
Although it doesn't
this
taste the
fishing
same
pier.
without the microplastics.
Damn Skippy, it doesn't. I think we'll put a fishing pier right. How close can I get it? How close can I get it? Will that work? What do you mean you don't have... Oh, you need a road? You pain in my... Damn it. And those are all pathways, not roads. I don't want to extend any of these roads further out. I wanted the pathway so you could walk along the river, not drive anywhere near along the river.
Molded shellfish.
Molded shellfish, nice. Key walls make it very difficult to do anything with that, so I can't really go along this way with it. I don't have anything for, I mean, I guess maybe off of here. Should I move the fishing pier over that way? Oh no, that's not even a road either. Damn. That's not even a road either. Because at this point, right now, this fishing pier just exists to exist. It doesn't actually have people, nobody's using it, are they? Oh, there are people. What the hell? What the hell? It looks like it would work, though. Come on, it's right here. Oh. So one thing about playing on consoles, like you're limited, you have so much limitations, you can't do much. So how did you guys get to the fishing pier
Move
if
it for a better class of fish, grinning, squinting
for a
face,
better
rolling
class
on
of
the
fish?
floor,
We
laughing
want more
face with
poop
tears of
fish.
joy.
Scat cats. We like that scat catfish. All right, let's see. Let us move it here, and we will, if I drag that road down, it'll break the pathway here, but I might be able to get it to go in. Let's try that. Right next to City Hall. That way, if you're on the fishing pier and you don't have your license, you're automatically going to get busted. Automatically. Do not pass go. Go directly to jail.
That's at least 7 guys avoiding their wives that you've made happy with the pier. Bahaha Atson.
He's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. He's not wrong. All right, I guess that'll have to do. Can I reconnect? I can go that far. Okay, that looks cleaner. I like how that looks now. It looks cleaner. And it links up with, so at least we can get around that way. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby after all, now that I think about it. Now that that actually kind of evened it out. It's not really a key wall, but it looks cleaner like that. All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. We don't need this now. Get rid of that. I don't think I get a road underneath. Yeah, I can get a road underneath that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Ironically,
Ironically, it doesn't seem
squinting
like there's
face
lights on it
rolling on
now.
the floor laughing face with tears of joy at salad. You nailed it. Kiwul, isn't that a fruit? Grinning face with
No,
pink
it's
eyes.
it's the funny page. It's spelled this way.
Key.
It
Never
actually
been
it actually
married.
does pronounce. See, that's pretty cool. The fact that it actually does the TTS does pronounce it the correct way. By the way, it's not a word that most Americans like to say. They're not. Okay, so this one's working. It's getting people coming in. I don't know why the street lights aren't on. That doesn't make any sense.
Overplay.
But it's not giving me an error. So we'll just wait for it to start working and filling up. I don't know. I think it looks okay. Doesn't jut out too far. I mean, we will add a lot more of the
A bar or strip
fishing
club
stuff
next to
like
key
that.
grilling squinting
We'll
face
add that.
rolling on
That's
the
not a
floor
problem. We'll
laughing
get there.
face with tears of
Um,
joy.
because I like the idea of having like the beachfront volleyball court, the restaurant pier. You know what I mean? I like the ideas of those things. Um, can I get this to? Ooh, can it fit? Will it fit? Oh, maybe it will. Come on. All right, so that's probably very, very cheesy. But now we have a fishing pier and a restaurant pier right next to each other. Neither one are giving me issues. I'll
The
come back and
lights
I'll
are
clean
off
this
to
up.
stop the City Hall CCTV face recognition software from working.
So I like that. It'd be cooler. It'd be better if these actually like jutted off of this, off of each of the wings. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. But that doesn't look shabby for now. I'll come back and clean it up later. Maybe I'll drag like this road further down along and maybe even underneath for that matter. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Right now, since we've got an adequate room to do it, and it would be beneficial to probably put it in anyway, let's go ahead and put in a taxi stop right there. And then taxis will be able to come in and out, dropping people off, picking people up right from City Hall, right from the fishing. And then the husbands really don't have any complaints or can't say anything, so I was going to be like, well, it's
The
because the
legs akimbo
taxi's right
piers.
there. The legs akimbo. Yep, pretty much. That's it. She's like, why does it smell like fish around here? Okay, so, um, Campfire Street, parking lot. What is this? This is, oops,
It all fits.
consultants. Oh, it's an office. Gold Woman Investments. That's a cool looking office building, though. Right, I like that. All right, is the nighttime bothering you guys? I can turn the day-night cycle off because it is so much easier to build during when it's brighter than to try to see in the dark, especially in undeveloped areas like this.
I
So
love
let
it
me
when
know,
a
guys.
plan comes together. Tilda Hannibal. Taxi stand for drunk fishermen to go home and get divorced grinning squinting face
Basically, yeah,
rolling on the floor laughing face with
pretty
tears of
much,
joy.
pretty much. You spent how much money on all your fishing equipment? You've been gone for 4 days and you haven't called? I
I
thought you were
like the
dead in
cycle
a
but more the
ditch.
one building.
All right, so what I will probably end up doing is, well, actually, let's go here and put the date up so I can change the time anytime that I want. But let's go over back into options and turn that back off. Um, just because it's easier to be able to see it for now. We can always come back and get some night shots or something from it. How does that look during the daytime now?
What's the stand to buy frozen fish to take home as their catch?
Maybe.
Adson
It's
get
only
out of
one
my life.
person there.
Grinning squinting
9 and
face rolling
5.
on the floor laughing
5
face
tourists,
with
1
tears of
visitor.
joy. Asterisk squares.
Okay. Hmm. How do I want to do this? You know what? I think. All right, so let's see. Going back over here, to the city information. We have a 3% unemployment rate. What is it? 18,183 people here. 9,000 job, 9,700 jobs. There are 10,291 jobs available. So I'm not sure why we are don't have people working per se. Looking at our average land value is $50 per square meter. And there it is. There we go. Import, export. Import, we're importing 4,950 types of units, and you can
Blooming
see all across the
hipsters.
board. Oil products take the vast majority of that, with some forestry, agriculture, or products. The goods are just the small amount. That's something we can build ourselves or do ourselves, and a lot of mail. And we do have mail sites on, or mail locations on site, but we're exporting so very, very little. We're exporting more goods than anything else. We're taking all of those things and we're making goods out of them. That's why we don't need to import that much. But because we don't have very much forestry or agricultural or ore or oil, or even fish, right? Because fish is in there as well. Um, then we can start trying to work with those. Now, obviously, we've got a forest built, naturally built forest here. I can put a forest anywhere I want. So a forestry section isn't really
That well change
that
with the shellfish.
that difficult. And yeah, we'll add that once we can get the fishing running too. Now, these light green areas that you can see, these are all fertile land areas. And while I can put down a farming area, a
What
farming
about arts and
district,
crafts?
it will only generate as much depending upon whether I use the stock industries, which is these industries down here, these industrial stock
We need a
residences,
wind chime
uh,
factory.
right? So you got oil here, farming, and forestry. These are different than the actual industry buildings themselves, the whole industry district area. So these are much more in type, and you get a lot more profit, but you also take a much larger swath to be able to go through. So what I'm saying is, like, that fertile land would be best used for this one right here, for this farming industry, versus I can put in and put this farming industry from over here anywhere I want, right? And I could put that anywhere. It doesn't need to be fertile land. It will get the most it'll generate the most produce and stuff from being on fertile land, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. These don't need to have the actual resource available underneath them for them to generate
Wheat
what you
farm.
want. So what I would like to do, I don't like the fact that it's up on a hill, or basically the crest of a small mountain, is having these two here. But I'm thinking we're
Heist
eventually going to have to reach
420.
into that
Oh,
because
the hipsters.
there's a fertile land over there, but then there's also
Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Edgeriner de Avanti is
there's
trying
a
to get a
little bit
crew
of
together for a
ore up
heist
here by
against the
this other
megacore.
lake.
Type.
And now I like that
Heist
idea of you
in.
guys of doing fishing inside this lake. I really like that idea. I don't want to go too big on a fishing complex though. So what do you think we should do for this one? Do you think we should work on forestry, farming, fishing? Yeah, forestry, farming, or fishing, the three F's. Which one should we do focus on right now?
Heist all.
And I'm not heist.
Ahoy. At K1W1P1 rate has joined the treasure hunt. Heist all. F the hipsters, nip nip is okay for everyone, not snow be rich fools. Ahoy. At Sins Arcade has joined the treasure hunt.
Okay.
Like. Join the
We also have banking
multi-disciplined
that we
Sins
can do too.
Arcade
We have to, and that'll
Discord.
bring in a lot of money. We
https
have
colon
IT.
slash slash
So we have farming first.
discord slash
Says moldy,
2zzbq36.
molded.
Farming first, I reckon.
Hmm.
Shellfish. High stool.
Can I put a
Ahoy.
poll in place
At
now? Hold on
molded
a second.
salad has joined the
What is
treasure
that?
hunt.
Highlight video. Add stream marker. Wait, when? I didn't notice that. Well, that's cool. I'll put a stream marker in now. That's very cool. Um, can I go here? Does participants moderation activities good there? Um, can I go? What is this? Plus? Oh, I can put a poll. Oh, hey. All right. So ask
That
question.
lake will be really useful
What
for the local mafia.
industry should Chamois focus on first? Question
A
mark.
crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, sit. The City of Sin. Get the cheddar, son. Stuzzy Chrome. The entire crew escaped the
Stuzzy
mega core
Stuzzies.
tower
Alright,
alive.
there's a poll up.
They celebrate with as
Woo.
much pay data, credits, and pilfered black market tea. Results: molded salad,
Okay, so the poll is up.
187,346, Sins
We'll
Arcade,
leave the poll up for about
90,
10 minutes or so, and we'll see how it goes from
K1W1P1
there.
rate,
While I'm waiting
1,100,000,
for that to go
daily
in,
bounty,
I really want to readjust this. This
462.
is annoying me. So we need to put in, let's go with a 4-lane industrial road, drag it across here, past the fence. We will bring in a, um, one
Gamble.
way, one way, one
I
way
guess
toll
the name
booth.
favors shellfish more than corn. Slotzol.
There's that. And then that
Road
one will go
14, at
into another
K1W1P1 rate 100,000 tokens
three
and now has
lane. I think this is
29,745,001
three.
tokens. At K1W1P1 rate you got skull underscore crossbones,
There.
heart pulse, and
And
lost your
then
100,000
that
tokens.
moves from a 3-lane one-way into a 2-lane
Chamois shellfish
highway.
versus chamois corn.
And we're going to go over, up, and then slow. Oh, no, yeah. I want to go slowly up. How can I drag this, make this further out? Nope, nope, nope. Right there, maybe? Wait, what is this on? Road elevation is way too high. That's why. Alright, let's go back here and go up one step. There. Up one more step. Here. Up one more step. There. And then, how is that even now? That's even. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then that goes, yeah, I guess we'll just do it that way. Nope. Oops. Into curved. Come out here and, oh, that's way too. No, I don't like that at all. Why is it doing that? Okay.
Let them jump the last 10 feet.
Does that look... Okay, that doesn't look that shabby. That doesn't look that shabby at all.
Natural traffic calming.
Alright, so that will help us bring in some more money as well going out. Because that stuff will be most likely all the traffic coming in. Well, that's doing really well, actually. All the traffic coming in and out of here is going to be usually industrial. Or they're jumping the highway to come across into this other small interchange that I made that bridges
Just your average
in
shabby.
and over. Yeah, I think that will work. I still have yet to put in any additional toll booths coming in from this way. I only have one coming in from that side and one going out from this side. Or at least on the highway. Hopefully, I mean, that doesn't look horrible. Looks like a weird alien hand, I guess, but I don't want it to look like abnormally weird.
Merging at 45 degrees is a bit harsh. Grinning face
Right
with
here, you
slash.
think? Do you think this merge is too hard? Too hardcore? Hold on. Let me see here. Can I boost this? Make that into 4 lanes that way. These two coming on won't disrupt too much. I don't think that 45 is that steep, is it? That guy almost took that other guy out. Hey, for what it is, I don't think it's that bad. They have more than enough time to be able to get up to speed before they have to get onto the highway. It looks like they're taking that merge fairly decently.
Nah, the rest are similar, so worry
Well,
too
except for
much.
that
Hype in
guy.
the AI had got it.
Damn you, hot dog truck or hot dog van. You had to make a liar out of me.
Asterisk don't.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a weird little glitch on some of the vehicles where they look like they're dipping under. Oh, I really don't want to redraw that. I think it doesn't look that bad. You know what? I'm gonna have to just take and accept some jank. That's all there is to it. I think that's all. That's how that's gonna go down. I think we're just gonna have to accept that there's some jank. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's gonna have to be it. Because otherwise, I think that's decent. What are we bringing in as
It'll
far
do.
as economy is concerned? Um, so this is what our current taxes look like. Single residential, low density residential is 11%. High density is
Ain't
9%.
enough for government work.
Low density commercial is 10%. High density commercial is 9%. Industrial is 10%, and offices are 9% taxes. You can see the income and our expenses broken up by the highest portions on the right side. If
If you don't look at it, it don't matter. Lol, rolling on the
I
floor
can't zoom
laughing.
now. Oh, that sucks. So if you look on the right side, where under income near the bottom portion, you can see the bus icon shows that we're bringing in almost
Merge loophole
$2,000 a
has
week
closed.
from our income, and then $148 from the toll booths right below that, and then below that even is the park, which is bringing in $1,250 dollars per week. So those are actually building up pretty quickly, pretty nice. We need to kind of look at our expenses a little bit, but by and large, they don't seem like they're that out of whack. Our policies, we're only looking at about $3,700 in policies. Maybe we need to put some more hotels in because our hotels are costing us 1,048, but I'm not sure we're making enough money off of that. So it looks like, oh, we're still level one on our hotel chain. Yeah, we could definitely boost some stuff in here. And you know what? I think we will rename this to. I think this is the perfect opportunity. We will rename this to Molded Hotels.
Expo Center.
Because nothing makes me want to stay at a hotel more than to know that they have mold. We can put an expo center in, sure. That's something we can actually work with. Ooh, why is this rental cabin doing so
Nice.
poorly?
Grinning, squinting face.
Oh, it does not have any. Doesn't have a whole lot. Okay, so that's fine. We'll come back to that one. Let's go to Chamois Alpha Rental Cabin. Down over here. Oh, it's right. Man, I hate the menu so giant. That one's okay.
Except maybe bedbugs, grinning, squinting face, rolling
My
on the
goodness.
floor laughing face with tears of joy. The classiest of hotels.
Okay, rental cabin. See, these aren't doing that well. I need to work on these, on the popularity of these things, I think. Badly. That's why we're not, I mean, we're barely there to get we just need to get our weekly profit up to $1,000 per week. All right. Let's see here. We need to pick something that says molded. That says molded to me. What color is your
Our
favorite color,
rooms are
molded?
molded around your needs.
What color is your favorite color here, molded? Pick one. Pick a color, any color. If it has to be one of these. No, I'm just kidding. I can use a color wheel, but
Asterisk hour.
pick a color, any color. While you're doing that, I'm actually going to use the lavatory because I've been drinking coffee again. I'll be right back.
Light blue.
Light blue it is. Give me just a moment here. This light blue? This light blue? I think that looks good. Looks good to me. All right, so let's go here. I'm putting the cinematic camera. I'll be right back, guys.
Thumbs up.
Okay, chat. Thank you so much for your patience. I am back. All right, let's go. And yes, I did wash my hands too, very quickly, but I did wash them. Um, I like our transit. Whew. So what's in the poll? Fishing is 67%. I think fishing is winning here. So if that's the case, then we probably should consider buying this tile as well. Or one. Wait, can I buy just that? Oh, I'm gonna have to buy both? This one and then this one? Well, that's not. Hmm. Hmm. I think we could excuse me. Excuse me. I think we could probably get it out of there. I think we could probably work with that. Yeah, let's you know what? Hold on. Let me save the game. Take a new slot. Let me save the game. Let's go ahead and buy this tile. So this tile says 80% buildable, suitable building area. It only has forestry, does not have farmland, does not have oil, but it does have mineral. It is on water, does not have roadway access, does have train access, does not have waterway access, does have air access. Let's buy this and take a look at what we've got. Um, it's already 2013. Wow, holy cow. All right, maybe we'll slow the clock back down a little bit here. All right, let's go and look at the fishing harbor, fish market, fish factory. Okay, fishing harbor. Ooh, well, can that actually just sit into the... I kind of like that. Ooh, what do you guys think? Do you like it like sunk in like that? Chat, what do you guys think? It's not too shabby, I think. All right, so if we go in here and we draw in a path, I just want to see what it would look like. Let's draw this way, because we have very limited area that we have to be able to get. We can get both.
Add a factory.
I'm going to add a factory. I want to make sure that the path, at least, because we're cut off. We can't go past the dotted line. I didn't want to buy a second tile just yet unless we absolutely need to. Go here, there, 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 along. I know it's convoluted, but it's convoluted because I want, with the limited amount of area that we have, I want to make sure that they can get. Why is it saying it's not working? Why? Wait, what? Did I go the wrong way? What is that icon? What? Multiple problems. 320 tons? But what is the... Why is... Okay. We have to figure out how that's going to plug into the
Go your
network
own
too.
way.
Did I go the... I thought this was the outlet and then in. I may have to redraw that. Okay, okay, that's fine. I think we can... I think we could drag Brown Street down or up. Let's do this. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's put Brown Street, have it swap over. It's going to break the fence over here, which is fine. We'll go this way and then curve. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not that much. We'll come up this far and over. Yeah, I like. Okay, that doesn't look
I
shabby
like how
this
the
way.
game builds so high above the water hyphen one slip off the
Of the
pier
pier,
and
and you
you
ain't
ain't
coming
coming
back.
back out.
Exactly. That's not shabby. It works. It works. All right. So if we come in from this way, and ooh, can I actually? Just curious. I don't want to go all the way here, but I'm just curious as to what it would look like if I did. How shabby does that look? Actually, that doesn't look that bad at all. That does not look actually that bad at all. But I do want to, I want it to be a little bit larger. So let's change this out. Actually, I want to change it out to this one. So let's change it out here because I know we're going to have a lot of transportation and I want to be able, for transport, those people coming in. And I'm not sure if we're going to have to cut this off and instead of it going, because I really don't want them to come through 69 Palms, you know what I mean, for export. I would rather they somehow link back up with the industrial because they're going to eventually want to try to take this, cross all the way through. They're going to come down because they're eventually going to either have to come back out that way, out to taking the Blackwell Highway out, or back out this way, right? So I have to consider where the actual transportation for this is going to come from. As far as power and water, that's not really an issue. For example, I could throw in a wind turbine up here, which is going to produce more than enough power for this thing automatically. Running the water, also not that big a deal. Run that here. Come on, line under. Thank you. I'd like it to have it under the road. Under the road. Can I have it under the road? Can I have it under the road? Let's try from here then. There. Now you won't even up again? Oh, I hate you so much. That works. Alright, there's this. And then this one can go in or as close to under the road as I can get it, apparently, because it doesn't want to do with the curves. That way, and bridge the gap. Okay, so there's that. You should be saying that you're out of water or out of power. Come on, link up so I can see what the final issue is. And we're linked up. You have power. That's why the props just showed up. And now the only issue is you're saying it's not good? Fish route incomplete. Okay, let's go in here and take out the fishing route that we put in, and we'll have to just draw a new one. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, so drawing the fishing line in. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would think that they'd be coming out from the right side, going out, doing their thing, coming back in to the as you're looking at the left side. Am I wrong? I don't know. Okay, so let's make this curved. In here maybe, and then
Grinning, squinting
back
face,
out
3 MTH
there.
fishing trips on a lake. Sheesh, grimacing face.
Right, and then back out here. And then that
Make
one
sure
can
it's
go all the way
dolphin
down.
friendly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about that. Thank you very much for reminding me about that. There, here, there, there, and we'll just try to make it as even as possible. Then, if I go that way, is that correct? Is that even? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Yay! All right, I think we may have gotten it. Let's test this out and see how well it does. I want to see little boats come out. Now, I don't like the fact that it's so high up because when the boats spawn in, like this is a giant pier, right? You know what I mean? I probably should have dropped this a little bit more. That's why now in hindsight I kind of see it. But there's our little fishing boat, and we'll track him as they're catching because it'll show you in the top right corner as well if you know what they're catching. Like right now, he's currently catching shellfish. Um, that way the water doesn't make people. The water sounds don't make people have
Let the
to urinate
exploitation of
themselves.
nature commence.
Let the exploitation of nature commence. Fishing 1. Thank you guys so much for voting. Appreciate that. I really need to use these features a lot more. There we go. So then I'll add another steam marker here. That's pretty cool. I like that. I can do that too.
That's a bit
That's a bit
shellfish
shellfish
of
of him. Bumps. Let's get the drum in there.
drum.
Okay, you are swimming a little slow there, buddy. So he's getting an
Farming
anchovy
next, go.
now. Farming next, copy. I think that's a good idea. I don't want to like overdo it. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, you said you guys wanted a fish
Cost
market first.
420. They can
Okay.
help make the fish food.
So this one
Listen up, you
is
primitive screwheads. Edgeriner de Avanti is trying to get a crew together for a heist
this is
against the
the
mega
fish
core.
market and this is the
Type.
fish factory.
Heist
All right. So if
A.
I put a fish
Grinning,
market
squinting
in,
face at salad.
how much is what is allowed?
Factory first.
Okay, so we need, so it costs 15,000.
Make
We've got
bold
more than enough money. I'm not
anchovy.
worried about that. Zero pollution, but 50 noise pollution. Fish market takes in fresh fish from harbors and farms and sells it
High
directly
school.
to the customer without processing it into goods. So I think,
Ahoy. At K1W1P1 rate has joined the treasure hunt.
where do we put the farm or the market though? Where would we put the market? Where would we put it? I don't want to build it along this. Oh, maybe I should. Now
High
that I think
school.
about that.
Ahoy.
You know
At
what? Hold
molded
on. Let me
salad
see
has
something
joined
here.
the treasure hunt.
How weird is this?
China.
Ooh, that's
Export.
ooh. Ew. All right, so let's go here and that's a
Cheap
medium
labor.
road or 4 lane. So let's go with let's intersect this here, right at this node. Will you let me do it? One there, one there. Um, Probably better on this corner, I'm thinking. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers,
Ooh, that
and
actually
base
doesn't look bad.
implementers are prepping their weapons,
That
armor,
doesn't look bad at
gear,
all.
skill softs,
Molded in
cyberbucks,
Diavante 1!
account and the rest were extracted and given medical care. Results, molded
Okay.
salad,
I don't know how the power did not jump,
206,311,
but we are
Diavante,
going to put in
462. Who knows?
a gonna put in a post office. We're gonna put in a very small,
Booth.
um, very small fire department or police. What's that? Police, I think. Historic. I can't see because oh yeah. So that was the fire station. Here's the police house. We'll throw both of those in because they only logistically need to be for this area anyway. We already have water over here. Let's throw in some power lines from there up here. That should get everything to link in, and that will give us because then because I like this idea because then they can just come up here, pull right in
We've
here,
got some
drop everything
electric wheels
off
hooked up to the grid.
at the market. The market just went in. Um, oh, there's lots of jobs available too, so that actually helps for the unemployment. That's actually going to help quite a lot. But I like the fact that these trucks can just go right here from right there over and then right back. So that means that the throughput for these guys is going to be fast. 30 out of 320 tons. 04 freight trucks are being used.
Factory
How
across from
good is
market.
that? The factory across from the market? Can I get it to look like all the same kind of complex? Oh, no, I don't like how that dug out. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of that. I don't like how that dug out.
Can we get some sharks with frickin' laser beams for
I
the light,
wish we could get
please?
some sharks with some freaking
Shark.
laser beams on them. That'd be great. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take from here, I'm going to take the strength down, keep it at the medium size, and try to drag that down. Oh, that's going to be too much of a ridge, isn't it? Criminy. Because, yeah, it's all on that. All right, what if I put it right here? What if I put that right here instead? It's still essentially across the way. We'll have it feed off of this road here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's go there, throw the market in right there. How does that look? Okay, well, I don't know that I like that, but I don't know, yeah, I don't know that I like that, but that might work.
The slide incline will help keep the fish guts oozing downhill.
Hmm. Oh, they're using that as a little turnaround? Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Oh, that's mail. That's the mail guys who are using that as a turnaround. That's weird how they're doing that, but okay, fine.
Grinning,
As
squinting
long as you're
face
not
rolling on the
interrupting
floor, laughing
the
face with
fish, the
tears
flow
of
of
joy.
fish. Guess apparently all these people need a lot of mail over here. The only other thing that I can think of that we're probably absolutely, maybe possibly going to need would be a medical clinic. Um, but I don't know that we need that just yet. Let's go over here to this. Now, the fishing is the only industry that technically doesn't, I don't think it needs a a fishing industry like industry area. But let's try it anyway, just because I want to be able to be good about it. Make sure we're on the same page. Throw that in here. All right, and what are we calling this? What is the zone going to be called, guys? Oh yeah, see it doesn't work.
No
Yeah.
order fish.
Yeah, that one does not work. Because the fishing for some reason is the only industry that doesn't necessarily need the industry buildings. You unlock all of this stuff by virtue of how many fish you've caught. So the anchovy fishing harbor, salmon fishing harbor, shellfish fishing harbor, try saying that 3 times fast, and tuna fishing harbors all separately do not unlock until you've caught a specific number of fish. The algae farm and the seaweed farms are also there, but we also did talk about briefly the policies that go along with it. Those policies specifically are under city planning, and you have dolphin safe fishing, which you mentioned. Dolphin safe fishing
More
does
another.
decrease the fishing yield by 25%.
Call it the cement pond, grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor,
Not that
laughing
there's going to
face,
be any
stretching as a
dolphins
pool.
inside of this little bitty pond. So I'm not sure that this is going to be a good one. Sustainable fishing,
The
on the other
mafia
hand,
will love that.
might work. Decreases fishing yields by only 10%, but increases the fishing harbor upkeep by 15%, that's the one we just put in. Increases citizen happiness by 15% and commercial income from goods by 5%. So what I'll probably end up doing is throwing the sustainable fishing. That's going to make our policy price go up. It doesn't tell you how much it would here, but you can disseminate it out from the economy page. The only thing that I can think of is that we already have the fishing license. So once we have the algae-based farm water filtering, or we construct the
Yikes.
algae farm, we can always put this one in and use this policy as well. Um, yeah, so that's what we're looking at. I'm not sure that I want to decrease the fishing yield using dolphin safe fishing right now, only because this is our only source
Screw flipper.
for
Max profit.
screw flipper.
Grinning face with sweat.
Well, there's no dolphins here. All right, you guys said what was the names you guys put in there? Marineville. I like that idea. We'll go with Marineville for now. And I'll just use this here. Oops.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not large enough yet to where that's going to be something we're going to look at, but I mean, it is something to consider in the future. And nothing else, this at least shows us that we have this as an industrial area, which I do like. Why is this fish factory not getting enough fish? What is going on? So this turns fish directly into food. Fish are friends, not food, but they are food, and
I
turns it
get
into
that name from the
goods.
Stingray puppet show.
Um, Production rates. So maybe it's just because we don't have, yeah, because we don't have enough fish yet. This one,
Asterisk
fresh
marionette.
fish sold last week was 60. Tourists are 0. Um, we could probably put a park actually over here. Now that I think about that. There. That way it brings a little bit more incentive for people to come over this way. At least for now. And it gives people to turn around. Reason to turn around too. So I don't know. I like it. Not what I was intending, but I can't say I dislike it right now. What we can do is we can or industry farm forestry farm. Wait, nature preserve. No, I don't want that. Amusement park fence.
Someone whip down to the local pet store and buy up all their goldfish.
Right? That'd be hilarious, actually. All right. Can I click off of this one? Hmm. Can I click off of this one? Maybe. Oh no! Don't do that. What about right there? And around, and then down, and not far enough. Down and across, and up and over. Oh, at least kind of closes it off a little bit. Makes it seem a little bit more. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I don't like how it's carved in here, but I mean, I don't dislike it either. Still, this is really high up there,
The long walk
but
off a short pier pathway.
and I'm not putting any kind of a personal fishing over here because this is just for the business itself. Let's see how this looks like now. Fishing route efficiency is 100%, which is good. That's a good barometer there. But why does it feel like we're not getting enough fish coming in? I'm worried about scaling up too much and it not working out the way I would hope. Um, okay, so fishing industry, warehouses, and unique factories, 23. So that's actually bringing a little bit of money in that way. We'll have to look into the farming in just a moment. Toll roads, small and large vehicles, and then the transportation. So the metro's bringing us almost $1,000 by itself. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, actually. Okay, so, and you guys said farming was the next one we should be concerned with and thinking about. So, if I buy this tile, hypothetically, if I buy this tile, that will give us some arable land, which unfortunately I don't have a mod, so I can't make any arable land where I want it. But I may not necessarily need all of that either, because this would be a good area to also make into. But then that's still a lot of traffic coming in and out of this road. And that's what I don't know that I like. Although this would be a perfect area for some farming. This would be a really nice area for some farming. Um, hmm. Hmm. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to think. Trying to think. Do I extend Diana the Duck Industrial further this way? Is this where I put the reclamation district this way? But then all that sewage just goes right down the waterway. Do I put a farming district over this way? Probably not, because this is already pretty congested.
This has been fun, thanks Sin, but I've got to bounce.
Oh, Molded, thank you so much
Have a
for
good
showing
one
up. I
all.
appreciate it, guys.
Waving
I'll be
hand.
honest, we've been going for about 2 hours. I'm not creatively bankrupt. I just don't know how I want to go about like that. We got plenty of area this way too if we really wanted, right? Like this would be a nice area here even without that berm. Because the forestry area could be up here as well. We could have it tie right into this train line, have like a cargo depot over this way. I was thinking about a passenger depot over here, but maybe we are closer to the train than we should, or to the train time than I originally thought I was going to be. I just don't know that I want to buy another tile just yet, even if it's going to be for the fully arable land, when we've got such flat land right here that I could even just take advantage of. And that would feed directly in. Choices, choices, choices. So many choices, and I don't want, like, I also am trying to break some of the density up, which is why I like small builds like this. More self-contained. There's nobody who really lives out here. I could make it to where people live out here as well, right? We could extend this road up and around and over onto the hill and put some houses up on this side that would have kind of a view like this. They'd have a little bit of the lake because the train line's over along the other side of the lake, but it kind of cuts all that off. I don't know. My goodness. I hate having choice paralysis like this. It is never fun.
The tile you wanna get else has fishing options.
Right? See, that's the thing is that if I'm going to do that, then and I can't. These tiles don't break up that easily. So, for example, like down here, right, where I'm splitting between these two. If I get
Also,
this one has most of the river, has more river that I can build on. This area has a lot more farm, and it also has the train line. So, see my point? You know what I mean? It's a matter of because it'd be nice maybe to have another harbor. Um, let's see if I can get it to point out or not. Have another harbor like over this way. I forgot I had the mouse. Right, I have a harbor over this way, that feeds out. That might actually be cool, but then I would have to have enough of the tile to where those boats can go out, collect stuff, and come back in. Do I want to have that so close to all of this residential area over here? I'm not entirely sure that I want that. Um, because this is more of a resident, more of a retirement or residential area to consider, so that maybe that's not something that I want to do per se. Let's go. Here we go. Mouse and keyboard for the win, I guess. I don't know the right keys. Is it Z? Z, X? Yeah. I'm not good with the keyboard at all. My goodness. Okay, so yeah, that's not in a giant rush to develop. Maybe we see how this shakes out because right now, for example, this factory still hasn't been getting enough fish, which leads me to believe that either A, the fish market's getting the vast majority of the fish coming from the fishing here. As soon as we get them, they don't build up. Maybe we turn this off temporarily so this can build up. Maybe. We'll see. What are you guys doing? You guys going in here and flip it around? Okay, so if we go in this way, I want to see them build up enough fish that I can start seeing some of the factory actually the fish factory going into play. Because then we can actually start creating more good or bringing those goods over to the duck industrial area. They can turn those goods in, and we have local and homegrown produce and portions like that here, like out in Three Collies Square, for example, that might take benefit out of that and would help push that across the board. And then looking at the economy page up here, okay. So as of right now, it shows still like a teeny tiny sliver, so small you can't even see the sliver of fish for export. So we have fish now for export. Why is it taking so long? Do I just need to wait around for a while? 304 tons of fish, 23 jobs available, 6 uneducated workers, 1 educated, 7 well educated, and 14 highly educated, 28 out of 53 workers. Okay, what about you? The workers are still there even if the building is turned off. Upkeep is turned off. Upkeep is $300 a week here. 46 out of 320 tons. I think we wait a bit here and see uh, if this continues to build up and it actually feeds directly into the market. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know enough about the fishing industry. I've worked more with the other base industries, the farming, the forestry, the oil, and actually not even as much with the oil or the ore. I've tried to get better about those. Fishing is one that I have not worked on as much. So this is going to be a learning benefit for both of us, and I can research a little bit more here off after camera because we're about to end in about 5-ish minutes. For at least for City Skylines today. I may come back and do No Man's Sky or something else. Let me know down in the comments down below, chat. What do you guys think I should play today besides City Skylines? Um, thinking we should wait and see if that's going to feed into it. Because why has it not moved any of those fish over? What is going on? All right, let's look at
Good and
the
happy Thursday, Sin and Chat.
Marty Plays. Getting ready to end here, Marty, but how are you doing, boss? Marty Plays is a phenomenal content creator himself. Where's it showing? Is it showing city? Those are trucks? Is that what the purple is? City service vehicles. Oh, city service vehicles are stopping. Okay, the bus is public transport and cargo. So the boats themselves are the purple. They're cargo. I don't see cargo going
Hey
to the
Marty,
fish
waving
factory
hand,
though. What
waving
is
hand.
going on? Lots of city service vehicles coming in and out, but no. Why is nothing going to the factory? Hmm. I don't understand. Um, let's get Marty's link in here. There's
Marty,
that. I am curious. I don't understand. Oh, now it's showing it. Yay! Okay, hold on. Go back here.
check
So
out
it did move them
Marty61
over.
plays for great gaming content, adventures
Ooh.
and more. https
Hmm. Now on my screen, I
youtube.com
can't see. I gotta wait because I can't see that.
Marty61 plays.
So that took all the
C
fish
equals
there, brought it
Smile_Onyx.
into
Don't
here. It's
subscribe,
turning
so
them into
why?
goods to get those out.
Gamble.
If I go here and I
Listen
turn
up,
this
you
back
primitive
on, is it going to
screwheads.
give me an issue between
Entering
either one of them now?
K1W1P1 raid is trying to get a crew together for a
I'm
heist
going to zoom
against the
out so we
mega
can
core. Type. Heist.
speed up the time a
Roll
little bit here.
22. At K1W1P1 raid won 100,000 tokens and now has
Damn, you have so many tokens.
27,645,253 tokens.
That's
Slothful.
crazy.
At K1W1P1 raid you got Heart Pulse, Owl, Arcade, and lost your 100,000 tokens.
But you're also
Gamble. At Sin's Arcade
you're
you
also
got
betting
sparkling
like giant
heart,
amounts of money there.
arcade, sparkling
Maxi
heart, and
bloke.
lost your 174 tokens. High stool.
All right, so
Ahoy. At
now
Maxibloke has
that
joined the
fishing
treasure hunt.
seems to be doing better. Oh no, now we're back
Maxi.
to not enough fish. Okay, let's
youtube.com/youtube.com/@maxibloke.
try one other
C
thing.
equals AVC. Hi
There's a fish
Maxi.
farm. If I put the fish farm down here, will that interact?
Hey everyone, hand pink waving.
Let's
Hey
go
buddy.
there.
Waving hand 07.
Pause the game, or actually we'll leave it unpaused. Let's drag one of these other roads. Curve up to right. Up to there. How does that look? Okay, ridge comes up, over. Okay, good. This gets down there. Let's get some
The city of
water.
Sin. Get the cheddar,
Let's get
son.
some water over
A
here.
rival team has countered your heist and dwindled your
Oh,
numbers.
wow. What?
They
Seriously,
will
we cannot get
probably
a
be
decent
tortured with
heist
their
going?
enhancements
We
with
either get
Lucian less
scrubbed
BS.
out by the Corp or a rival
Results.
team swoops in to take us out.
K1W1P1 rate 1,100,000.
That's what
Account
happens
and the
in Sin
rest were
City.
extracted and given medical care. Sign of the horns, light skin tone, smiling face with
City of Sin
sunglasses.
and
How is
Solace.
everyone this fine evening?
Okay, let's see. That's a fish farm, and the boats can still get through. Yeah, pretty sure the boats can still get through. Where's one of our little boats coming around? There he is. All right, let's see what he does. How he handles and deals with the fish farm over here. I'm wondering if the fish farm is actually going to be able to bring in more fish without doing too much damage, per se, to the harbor we already have in. You skirt around. Ooh, barely missing that ring. Okay, cool. Woo! All right, so there's that. This, how much fish is this bringing in? It just barely went out, so it hasn't burned up enough here. It is currently 12:31 hours here. Currently 12:31 here. Ow. All right, so why is that not getting this going? Okay, we have goods that are being sold then. Wait a second. So we are bringing more fish in. Now we have the fish to process. It's going to sell and bring those out. 66 tons of goods, 64 tons of fish. This one doesn't tell us how many fish, just what gets sold each week, okay? So I think we eliminated the issues we were having. Where are you going? You're going to the harbor.
Everywhere, grinning, squinting face, rolling on
It's
the
beer
floor,
o'clock.
laughing face with tears
Oh,
of
wait a
joy.
second. Okay, gotcha. So, wait, why is the fish farm directly feeding into the harbor? Wouldn't the fish farm directly feed into one of the other... The... Okay. He's gonna drop down. He has no... Oh, he's picking fish up. I had 0 load, though. Come on. What about you? What have you got? Fish farm, delivering to fish factory, 100% load.
Good point. I'm off to the bar. Later on, rolling on the floor, laughing JK.
I don't know, man. I guess it's just the part of the world that you live in. Like for me, I don't care for alcohol that much. So, and I don't have a social life. I'm an introvert. Truthfully, though, when I was growing up, in my younger years, I didn't care for bars that much anyway. How is this doing? It looks pretty nice too, without having to do a lot of grading. I think we kind of still made it look fairly decent. I think it looks good for the fishing area. I'll have to come back and reconsider the farming because I'm not entirely sure where I want the farm to go at. I'm actually, bloke, I want to point this out to you. I think you'll like this. I found out, by the way, that the key walls with the pathways, if you put them in the right way, actually do work.
I don't drink anymore. I'm a rarity among the Irish, grinning face with sweat.
And I love it. I love it. They're actually using it. Now, of course, they're using it just to get from point A to point B and not walking it just to enjoy it that I know of.
On the floor, laughing face with tears
But
of joy.
I love it. It's good stuff. I like it. Okay, coming back over here, and let's check this out. These are looking pretty good. Again, we're having issues again? Oh, not enough fish to make into goods. I don't want to put another warehouse out this way. What does the economy look like? 20 bucks. That's what we've made by selling fish is 20 bucks. That's what the investment got us. No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right, I think that's going to be it for today, at least.
We know you live above a bar rolling on
Yeah, we know you live above a bar, Kiwi. Exactly. You ain't fooling anybody. Nobody. Ain't nothing fooling nobody. Let's go this way. Okay, come on, connect to it. There it goes. There's that. All right, I do want to thank you all for absolutely taking the time out of your day today. I know that some of you just barely got here, and I apologize. But I'd like to know, what would you guys like to see me follow, stream later on? Would you like to see more No Man's Sky and continue that up that series? Would you like to see something completely brand new?
A little too much.
No, you don't have to apologize for your late arrival at all. Honestly, I was only planning to go for about 2 hours anyway. You know what? I'll probably I could try to stretch it to 3, but the problem is that I don't exactly know where I want to build just yet. I know you guys want a farming area, and I want to put a farming area in, but I guess I've almost walked myself out of where I want that farm to be because it needs to make sense logistically as well, so I don't overwhelm our roads.
Prep is key.
Unless I put
Thanks so
in
much for the stream, Sin. Take care, Reggie. One
unless I
smiley
take
smiley
advantage
face.
of the rail and actually try
2Ks4,
to
the
put in
CMO
a
mods chat
early
memes squinty
cargo,
face rolling on the floor laughing face with tears of joy.
put in an
Okay,
early
Joe.
cargo hub, a cargo train hub. That way the fish
Oh
and all
seven
the other stuff
Maxi.
can go out, but that's going to bring a lot of traffic in if I build it over by that too. There's so many different things that I have to consider instead of just building wantonly. And regrettably, the way that the PlayStation actually does this, it's not like I can here. Let me go ahead and save the game here. Worst case scenario, what I can do is I can show you some of
Hey
the
hey
older
Raven
cities, and
again.
we can probably stretch out the next 20 minutes or so, and we can look at some older cities that I have inside of remastered. But I can't go back and look at the other stuff that was on the PlayStation 4 version
Is this
of
game
City
a
Skylines.
descendant of SimCity?
This is not a well, okay. It's a
Oh7K111.
descendant
Hi
by
bud.
virtue of the fact that SimCity
Oh 7 Marty.
2013 shit the bed, and City
Hey
Skylines, made
Marty.
by a small company named Colossal Order, kind of stuck in and jumped in because there was no competition. So, in that respect, as an inspirational descendant, yes, it is very much an inspirational descendant of the Real Right, Maxis, SimCity games from back in the day. And in many ways, SimCity it has some superior aspects, and in many other ways, City Skylines is superior. This is City Skylines Remastered, which is the updated version of City Skylines 1 for console. City Skylines 1 is still available, probably for a very inexpensive cost now on Steam or GOG for PC, and I would highly recommend it specifically because you can get free mods that really allow you to do a lot more than I could ever do on console here. Um,
So not
City
same
Skylines
developer.
2 is not
But
the same
similar.
developer. It's very similar,
I
yes.
played quite a bit in the day, long ago, cause I'm old. LOL. SimCity was the first two, I suppose technically all city builders are descendants,
Hmm.
emo.
Correct. Yep, they basically are. They basically are. I like this little fishing area, guys. Thank you so much for suggesting this. Honestly, I was gonna probably make this originally this lake I talked about, I think in first or second issue or episode. I originally talked about making this lake into more like a really luxury area, like a luxury living area. But I think I really do like it better as a weird little cool fishing enclave. I don't know what we're gonna put up here, like, cause how far out does this go? It goes out to there. Where's there it is. So there's our current tile border. Maybe we could still have some housing up this way. I'm not entirely sure, but that's currently where we're at in the city of Chamois. But don't go away because We're actually going to go ahead and look at some other cities really quick inside of City Skylines Remastered. Most of these I have not shown off to you guys because a lot of them were just more experimenting, messing around with stuff. City Skylines Remastered really does allow
Fancy houses on the hill
for
overlooking the lake.
yeah, I think that would look cool. The problem is that I can't put custom houses in. They have to be basically these types of houses, right? Three, four, two, one by one, like this one, this little one by one here, or even this is like a two by two, I
Roller
think.
Coaster Tycoon style
Oh,
goal for Index
yeah.
builder types.
I still have RCT Classic on Chromebook. If I could record videos on that, I would absolutely do that. Oh, I love those games. I love those games so much. Oh man, I love those games so much. RCT was great. That's really what got me into simulation games was RCT. That and Chuck Yeager's Flight School. Now I'm talking old school PC gaming right there. Chuck Yeager's Flight School, simply because it was a flight sim, but more importantly because you could fly the SR-71 Blackbird. And for its
LOL
time,
slightly
it
smiling
was
face.
it was really good. It was so good. It's horrible. It's dog water today. But back in the day,
What
let
if we
me
put
tell
them
you.
in one at a time and build them all a garden? They'll at least look fancy.
Mm, very likely, I probably could. Very likely could. So, for example, let's just say if we did hypothetically do that. Let's take a look here. I like this road. Rather not have a four-way stop there. So if we drag this, we're gonna go straight. So we're gonna drag this out. We've got more than enough money to mess with. I'll just delete whatever we don't need after all. But the whole idea is that maybe I
Call
have.
canal that's going back.
Oh. I don't think the canals would work this high up. I don't think the canals will work that high up. Hold on, let's try it. I don't think they will. Shallow, medium, deep, wide, shallow, wide, medium, wide, deep. Let's go with medium.
Grinning, squinting face
Yeah,
note.
slope is too. What about here? If I go this way. Oh, maybe. Wait a second. Wait a second. All right, I'm curious. Just what does this look like? Oh, there ain't no way that's filling. That's gonna fill up. There's no way. That's no way. That is not happening. Now, if I bought this other tile and then I had the river would could leak down into it, right? That's something that could be done. But like that slope is okay, maybe not. I stand corrected. Come on, water. Do your imaginary wonderful thing here. What the hell is going on? You too will believe that water can flow uphill. That makes no bloody
No
sense.
chance, lol.
No bloody sense. What the hell is what the hell?
Water flows up.
That's a
H
hell of a,
Chalomb.
that is a hell of a that is one hell of a water slide, isn't it? Let's swip over to bird because then we can fly around.
It was just the initial surge.
Yeah, that's what I think happened. I'd have to severely cut. Whoa! Whoa, are we under what the hell just happened? Oh, okay. Weird glitch. Yeah, that ain't buying it. That's not happening. Damn, that would look pretty cool though. That would look pretty cool. And it would be neat if we did have it go feed out. If the terrain weren't so hilly, I think that might actually be a better idea. But the fact that it is that hilly, I don't think that we can come back and revisit that canal idea though. For example, like maybe we remodel Riverwalk East and have canals coming up, right? Or maybe, as I would discussed about extending the zoo out for the sea enclosure, maybe
You
we can
missed
have
a
a
piece
canal
of
that comes
canal.
up. Oh, did I? Thank you. Oh, yeah, good call. Thank you. Um, yeah, I think that that might actually be better if we did it over here. I'm not going to put it in now, but like for example, right along this path. You know what? Let's try it. Now I am kind of curious.
You're very welcome.
Right there. How does that break a lot? That breaks everything, doesn't it? That breaks everything. Does that break the fence? That breaks the farm or the fence too. No, that's almost like a perfect shot too. Oh, all right, okay. That's the medium canal. What if we go with? Oh, they're the same size. Wide, medium. Oh, that's really wide. That's what she said. Uh, I don't want to break stuff, but oh, come on. Oh, because the power. The power is there. That would look pretty neat, though, wouldn't it? Having a canal come up like that. Damn,
Grinning
that would look
squinting
really
face,
cool.
please call it the Far Canal. Grinning squinting face rolling
You
on
know
the
what?
floor
Hold on.
laughing face with tears of
We
joy.
are going to save again. '25th.
If I get an area named after me, can I have an area called Maxibloke's Retreat, where alcohol and nip are not allowed? Feel my pain world.
Oh, oh, that's harsh. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. 2013, 2013. All right, let's go here. We're gonna save this game. Thank you. Apparently the machine thought I was talking to it and trying to use voice commands. All right. Bad placement all the way across the board, but oh, because it goes right
With a
into the other. This is
for-profit
the
prison.
worst placement for it.
At Maxim
Damn
grinning
it.
squinting face. If the canal is at the back of the city, surely it would be called the Back Canal? Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
All right, let's see. I'm just curious. I just want to see how this would look. It's going to take a while to fill up. Down this way, down. Oh, wrong way. This way. Down. And I can't because it won't let me go that far out, will it? All right, let's try that. Go back to the here. No, up, over. Why won't you go? Because of the other canal that's down there? Is that why? I thought the other canal was. Oh, it is because it's right next to it. You Sin, you're such a retard. God. Oh, that's why. Because of the subway. It's not because of anything else. It's because the subway's right there. So that's still a horrible placement for it. Ah, that's a bad feeling, Harry. All right, let's go. Let's load it back up then. Back to this one, which has more money. This one, more people, more money, more people, more money. 1821, 281. We'll go with that one. Oh, that's okay. So maybe we will come back and do the canal
Adson can't spell
at a
three
more
tar
time.
anymore, dude. Grinning face with
Oh,
smile.
wait, did I say that? Oh, I did probably say that, huh? Sorry. Well, if I'm talking about my own work, yeah, it can be. That's valid. I'm not calling somebody else that. I'm saying I am. I can self-deprecate. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Rolling
did
on
you
the
hear
floor
that?
laughing.
Okay, so I do like that idea. Like putting canals in. Hmm. We're gonna have to really plan that out.
Swear jar grinning squinting face rolling on the floor laughing
Pretty
face with
much.
tears of
All
joy.
right, we've already saved, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go ahead and load. Let's look back at cans. Cans the one I want? I think so. Is it this one though? Yeah, cans. So Cannes is one of the very first cities that I built off camera once I got City Skylines Remastered because I really wanted to try to push to somewhat of a limit. Um, it is nowhere near like the French city of Cannes. So by any stretch of the imagination, it's very large, area, but there's a lot of unbuilt area, built land. That's why we're at 92,000 people. I guarantee you this game can at least hold 100,000 people, because one of my other cities that has that as a demand. It's a
At
requirement.
K1W1P1 rate as mods, I think we should be allowed to put the creator in timeout.
Yeah,
Do you
you
agree?
do that. You can do that.
Yes,
You put
with
me in
tears
timeout.
of joy.
You can put me in timeout. Although this one was just more of a just test. That's why I still wanted to see what I could get as far as um the uh achievements and things like that. Because not some of them, unfortunately, from PlayStation 4 moved over and automatically gave it to me on PlayStation 5 without me unlocking it again. But it was only a couple of them. And as much as that can be a boon to have, it was more annoying to me than it was actually a boon. So, uh, I have another city that I also did going here, Cheshire County. Cheshire County is was having issues with earlier. Cheshire County
It too
is
cool that you're happy and enthusiastic about streaming again, brother. Red Heart 100 points.
well, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for it. I'm trying. I'm trying to. Um, trying to find a job. Got a lot of different things going all at the same time. So this one, Cheshire County, is. Wait, hold on. Do we have? Yeah. This one is, let me get out of the daytime or out of nighttime mode here. Watch your eyes. Oops. And go here. There you go, roughly daytime. So this one has its own little farming area. It's got a forestry area.
At Maxi, I believe we
It
can
has
bring in
got
squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing face with tears of joy.
a much larger river front to work with than Chamois does. A gigantic river to work with. And that's why I have ferries in here as well. Um, this was my experiment to try to work with more ferries and to see how well the ferries work. For example, like there's not a whole lot of people that are taking advantage of it, and I probably got to come back here and look at this uh, overall because it's just not enough people. 0 of 80, 7 of 80. Like these things are giant, and they're just eating us alive because there's not enough people. One
At
person,
Sin's Arcade to the
one
newbie,
whole
stop
person
it,
writing
you.
this.
Bad Sin, very bad Sin, grinning face with sweat. Join the multi-disciplined Sins Arcade Discord.
So
https://discord.gg/2zzvq36.
take well. So I know that the city started like out in this area, and then we expanded over to this area to try to get into the resources that were there, and we just kept expanding further and further out. And I mean,
Cold
this at
Water
this point
Spray.
starts to look more like
Skull and
Seattle,
Crossbones.
right? Or yeah, kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's nice. For example, where is it? Here. This is all one school. This is all one giant school, one giant university area. They've got the swim meets here, the track and field. They've got a police academy, Linden State College. Recently had to deal with a fire. People are enjoying it. They can go across the bay. So, I mean, I've tried to put these things in the right area. Like this area should. It says that so passenger service last week was 132 by the ferries. That means that they're riding the ferries, but so 15 lines or 15 vehicles for each line. But when you break out the 138 passengers for all the green lines, then I mean that's less than 10 people on each ferry. While we may be making money, None of it's from the ferries themselves. The ferries are not making any single money at all. Only the taxis are. And so I'm wondering if it maybe I have too many ferry stops, and maybe that's partially why. You know what I mean? I don't. Hmm. Trade school. I don't know. I'm still got to learn. There's a lot of them that I don't get a chance to play because I play. I have a lot of maps that I can play on. But once I dig into a map and I'm trying to get the most or learn the most out of that map, it's going to take some time regardless. So that means that I may not always be able to play on maps like this is the. I think this is the only map I've ever played on that has the largest river that can sustain this. If I were to try to do fishing here,
Where
which
are
I
the
think I do
taxis
have some
picking up
fishing.
slash dropping off most?
Good question. Let's go there. Taxis don't show up here in the public transportation menu, which makes it very difficult to track taxis, even though you can put down the actual taxi stands. And yeah, so the taxi depot, taxi stands. Okay, so the blue, this is a depot, right? I think. Pretty sure it's a depot. What is that? This is a biofuel bus depot. Got it. Okay. So going back in here, let's go to there. So this one is looking. We don't have anything over here that's picking up or dropping off taxi wise. For example, I could put a taxi stand right there as well, right next to the ferry stop. We don't have any. Surprisingly, I keep forgetting because I'm trying to utilize all the ones that
Hey
I can
Peoples.
track better. Hey, Andre Vandal, I'm trying to do the ones that I can track better because the taxi's not that simple to do. The taxi over here on the left menu is the teal green near the bottom. Um, so teal green, two citizens per week, one tourist per week by taxi is what it's saying, and we don't have
Hey
any
Andre, sign of the horns, light skin tone,
taxi
smiling face with sunglasses.
stuff over this way. In town, we have that taxi stand right here.
Andre.
We've got a lot of bus lines. There's that's Taxi Depot, I believe.
Hi Andre, waving hand, waving hand.
Yeah, there's a lot of ferry stop. I mean, I'm trying to use the mass transit that I don't normally use. So that's why I was trying to do the ferry. So we got water issues over here. Oops. How's that
Reduce
line
your
go?
taxi stands to get people to use other means of transport.
Maybe, but I don't have. But if, as you just noticed, I hardly have any taxi stands. So that means that tells me that the people who are utilizing the taxi or showing up in that one area, those people are utilizing outside taxis, perhaps, because they're not utilizing our taxi stuff. So going back to here, go down here. This says $7. So the few people who are actually utilizing are paying money for it. But then when I go to where is it? Right here. This says two citizens per week. In let me see. I can't. If I move the mouse, it's not gonna let me see. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna happen. As soon as I try to go move the mouse, it's not gonna let me see it on the screen, and I can't zoom in. Yeah, I can't zoom because I'm streaming. Um, yeah. So this is one I'd like to actually eventually maybe fix on on an episode with you guys. It'd be nice, considering we're going to lose money in this city pretty quickly if I don't get some stuff working, because we shouldn't be getting 3,000, 4,000 per month, or have some serious issues I need to come in and fix. Yeah, because vehicles, as soon as they're coming in, are automatically despawning, meaning that they can't get to their locations. So we're dealing with some severe network issues that I have to figure out. Network meaning transit network issues that I need to figure out. All right, and then really quick, the last Since I know it's 3 hours, I said we would push it to the 3 hour mark. But let's go ahead and take a look at Tornado County. Tornado County is an interesting map because Tornado County is actually one of the very few scenarios, and this one specifically that came with the mass or the disasters, natural disasters DLC for City Skylines, and this city is one of those. So right now, instead of actually having a milestone per se, it does have milestones, has unique buildings, has all the monuments, has all the things that it normally would have. But because it's a scenario, it also has this scenario. Because this map has a lot of natural disasters built into them, and you cannot turn those natural disasters off. The whole idea is to reach a population of 150,000, have 20,000 full lifespans lived throughout the city, and never let your money reach more than, or have more than 1 million, or less, and never less than negative 30,000 in the bank, or in debt. So right now we're only we have a long way to go in just expanding out. And this one we are currently utilizing only 4 of the 25 total tiles that we'll be able to unlock. So this one could absolutely go and then some into 150,000 people and then some. The only thing I'm worried about is whether or not the PlayStation 5 doesn't just slug down to a crawl at like 5 frames per second because it just does not have enough RAM to be able to handle all that. The CPU could probably do it, but I'm not sure that it has enough RAM to be able to handle all that. So we shall see as we see, but I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of your day today. You could have been spending it up doing anything else, but I very much appreciate that you guys have all been here for this. Let me know in the Citiz Arcade Discord if you guys would like to see further stuff down the line. Again, I'm still trying to plan. I have so many different plans and not enough time to pull them off. But have a happy and safe one, and I will see you guys most likely tomorrow for at least the No Man's Sky community stuff. Whether I'm streaming or not is debatable, but we shall see what we see when we see it. And if you're into City Skylines, please let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to be able to help you guys out with stuff. If you're into City Skylines 2, I have that game. I just need to be able to make content. I really want to because there's so many cool stuff. The stuff you can do in City Skylines 2 blows this entire game completely away.
Later everyone,
I know the limitations I have on console. Thank you, Maxi Bloke. Thank you guys so much. 07 in chat, everybody, and I will see you guys all next time. Before I go, though, because I screwed this up yesterday.
07.
Hold on. I can't do the. Don't everybody. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Because I meant to do that the other day, and although it's hard for me to do the raids from the Chromebook, Beeblebum is live. Not that Beeblebum really needs the assistance, but let me see who else is live. Ghost Render is live. I don't know who that is. No Man's Sky PS4 Pro ASMR. No, we don't want ASMR. Survival Bob is playing No Man's Sky. Lang is playing. Alexa check. Can you post a link for Alexa Check's stream in chat, and we'll all just go over there, and I'll kill the chat once we're over. I think that's a great idea. Granted, there's not a whole hell of a lot of us, but there's enough to help Alexa check out. So let's try that. Let's do that, shall we? Why is he not on my list? I'm looking at all the lives. Why am I not? And I know he's in my. There it is. Everybody click on that link. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day today. Click on that link. Let's go raid Alexa check. And I will see you guys all next time. Take care. Hey, that'll work. That will work. It's still something. I mean, I would like to be able to help somebody who is not. Beeblebum is gigantic. The 5 or 6 people we're bringing over isn't really going to help Beeblebum, but it would help Alexa check at least a little bit. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.